Hey everyone, welcome to Meeple Overboard's playthrough of Paladins of the West Kingdom. My name is Chris.
And I'm Wendy.
And this is the game that we'll be playing tonight, so we're very excited about it.
That we are. So this is Paladins of the West Kingdom. You can see that we each have our own player board with our own little worker placement spaces. There are also cards that we can gain up here. Different cards reveal each round to determine new victory point options and cool action spaces.
Yep, so these first three here, there's going to be different types of things we want to collect, and then these will be spaces that only one player can go to. So even though most of the worker placement's individualized here on our boards, these spaces become pretty cutthroat. These are people that we can either fight or convert. These are townsfolk that we can either hire for a recurring benefit or just get rid of for a one-time benefit. So there's a lot of multi-use cardage kind of going on here.
So let's go ahead and start. We'll explain as we go and as we play. But we'll begin. Chris is the first player. I am second player. So I'll begin by choosing a townsperson. I'm actually going to choose the architect up there.
Architect.
So every time I develop, every time I remove one of these buildings and cover up a space and make it stronger, or basically cheaper to play, every time I do that, I get an additional worker.
Yep, and we only start each round with 6 workers, so getting additional workers is super important. I'm choosing the defender. So much like Wendy, every time she takes this greenhouse action, she gets a worker. I'm going to do this because fighting, attacking, is one of the things I plan on doing this game. So as long as I attack, I get bonus workers as well. Now, we mentioned that these are bonus scoring objectives. The first one here is worth 4 points. And this is, if you have fought or attacked at least 5 of these character cards, you're going to earn bonus victory points at the end of the game, 4 of them. This one will reveal next round for 6, and this one, last one, will reveal for 8 victory points. And so that's just the first thing you do is in reverse player order, grab cards here from the available townsfolk market. These will slide down and replenish.
All right, so we begin the game starting with Chris in each round. We begin by choosing 3 cards off of our deck. 1, 2, 3 of our top cards off our Paladin deck.
As well as revealing the number of players plus 1 of these tavern cards. So these are the different colored workers that we'll be able to have for the round. Workers really don't carry over from one round to the next. So just to give a little bit of guidance on what it is we're doing here, these are our Paladins, the namesake of the game. They're going to be able to do 3 important things for us. One is whichever Paladin we choose for the round will get us a special ability, a discount or strengthening of one of the actions we can take on our boards. The second thing is it will give us 2 workers of these 2 different colors shown here. And lastly, these little flag symbols here are going to be virtual steps up on these tracks. Why do we have these tracks over here on our player board? Well, it's because some of these actions will require us to be a certain amount high up on a track number. So these blue actions, if we want to take this absolve, we have to have the blue track at least 0 or 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, or 9. You'll notice there's no 6 because 6 was afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9. Ba-dun-dun-dun. So, over here, if we want to attack these people, we have to have a red value of at least 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. If we want to convert, we have to have a black value of at least 0, 2, 4, so on. If we want to put out these garrisons or these commissioners out onto these areas, this is also the black or the red cost. Black for the commissioners, red for the garrisons as well. So we need to be up on tracks. So your opening decision of what paladin to take is threefold. You need steps up these tracks, you need different colored workers, and you need these benefits.
Now, when we make a decision as to what we're going to choose, we choose one to reveal at the beginning of the round. Then we choose one to go underneath on the very bottom of our deck, and one to go on the top of our deck, which we will see next round.
Very good. So this is the one that I'm choosing here. So I will place this right onto my player board. Boy. So I'm putting one of these on the bottom of my deck and the other on top. And you'll notice there's only, I believe, 12 to begin with. And there's 7 rounds to the game. So because we draw 3 each round, the ones that you stick on the bottom early in the game, you're going to see again later in the game, whereas the one that you stick back on top, obviously you'll see it next round. So that's a big decision. So we've made our choice of Paladins, and then these are also extra additional workers that we'll have for the round. So we flip this over, we flip over Paladin, we get the right collection of workers. So I get a green and a red worker.
Now we also see, if you can see at the bottom of my thing here, I have a pseudo for extra blue, but I don't move my blue up this round. It's just, I add that to whatever current number my blue's at.
Oh, and these little tokens here are the same flag tokens as like the other Garphil games. I just lay them sideways for right now for the video so everyone can see these are the 3 blues. We'll probably lay them down as we move them up. Okay, so I've got this. You see I have a virtual 3 red and a virtual 1 black. Attacking this round costs or earns me 2 silver, and I want to attack because I got this attacker starting townsfolk card, and I'm aiming for this attacking benefit. So therefore, I look at these options over here, and what do I want? Well, I already have 1 red guy, so I can attack, that's for sure. And I have a green guy, so that's going to make that easy. I could grab another red guy, but that's nothing but black. Or I could get some color diversity and options and suchness. I'm just going to take this one, because it's the only one that gives me another red. So I'm going to take this townsfolk card, I'll just discard it right away. I'm going to grab 3 more black workers, and a red worker. So there you go. I've got my starting workers for the round. I'm going to try and lay down as much stuff as I can just for the camera's sake.
That's fair.
Yeah. I assume that helps when watching these playthrough videos.
All right. Both of these give me kind of what I want, so I'm just going to go and take the fancier one. So I'll take 2 blacks, a green, and blue.
So why is that the fancier one instead of the white workers, Wendy?
White workers are basic workers, therefore they can fit anywhere where you have no specific color, but also any worker can go where there's no specific color.
Whereas on the blue spaces, obviously only blue workers can go there. Green ones, only green can go there, so on and so forth. And now there is one more special type of worker that we will be covering soon, and that's the purple worker, the vagrant, the scoundrel, the rogue.
Which my ability is to conspire, which earns 2 silver, which gives me the purple one.
Yeah, so anytime you can take the conspire action to get a purple, and we'll show you how the purple gives you, what is that, like anti-prestige? Suspicion is the word. So, now starting with the first player, which is me for the first round, we will be taking 1 action at a time. I can put any number of workers that I want out into a single space. These ones here, like hunt and trade and recruit, say that I can spend 1 or 2 workers to get either just the first space benefit or both space benefits. Certain spaces like develop, which is what I'm going to start with. I don't have 4 silver actually. Ooh, that's too bad. But attacking earns me silver. I'd like to develop first to make attack cheaper. This is what I'm going to do. My opening move is going to be to attack. So I have to put out here this full cohort of workers. So green in the green space, any color in the non-color space, and a red here. And now I attack. What this little bonus for attack says is that I may spend a coin if I would like to increase virtually, not actually, my red amount by 2. So if I look right now, because I have no amount on the red track, my paladin gives me a virtual 3 steps up as if my red were up here on the number 3. So I can attack either this person for 1 or this person for 3, but I'm going to spend a coin in order to be able to do this. I'm going to increase my red attack capability by 2, and so I can attack this 5 instead of the 3. So I'm going to attack this person. Now when you look here, if you convert, you get these benefits and you stick them under your player board. But if you, and you get to move up on the red track, but I'm attacking, therefore I get this top part. So I will get to move up 1 step on the blue track, so I'll move up blue 1 step. And here I get 2 white workers. Basic workers. Anyone that I attack just goes face down, and I can possibly earn points off of them later at the end of the game. So I did that, I get 2 workers, and because my paladin says attacking earns me 2 silver, I get to grab 2 silver, which can be big at the start of the game. So that is my exciting first turn.
All right, my exciting first turn is I'm going to take my lowly worker here, and I'm going to turn it into a purple worker. So I add a purple worker here. For my ability, Conspire earns me 2 silver. I get to gain 2 silver.
Very neat. Very neat.
And I get to get a purple card, which gives me 2 more silver. Super nifty. Feeling rich right now.
Now, if you're familiar with Architects of the West Kingdom, you'll notice that some cards give you... some cards will give you...
Brown silvers?
Yeah, the brown coin symbol means that if you gain coins, you just gain them from the bank. We have little supplies banks sitting over here on the side. But Wendy's
is orange, and therefore it comes from this little pot over here.
Yes, this is a shared pot. In a 2-player game, there's only 5 coins in the pot, and once any of us have done actions or bonuses and such, or flipped over those purple cards that empty out this pot, then whoever's the most suspicious character, i.e. whoever has the most purple cards, will gain a debt, which is negative points.
Sounds bad. Well, I guess it's your turn again.
Okay, I guess, if I have to. So because I attacked, I was able to get 2 silver, which is really good, and so what I'm debating now doing is I can either... I could develop for 4 silver. I wish that I had 2 more silver so I could take this prey action. So you'll notice that our workers stay out on the spaces that we take them for the whole round, so there's almost no way to boot them off unless you take this prey action, which costs 2 silver. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my white basic workers. I'm going to do what Wendy did. I'm going to conspire and turn it into a purple worker, and I'm going to hope that I also flip over the same quality of card that Wendy did to, oh no, just 1 silver. So I only get, 1 silver from this collective pool over here. So I add this over to my pile. So that's my whole action. I just conspired to get a purple worker, a wild worker. Ooh, yes. So why did we grab purple workers? Because they're wild.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know how these spaces I mentioned have color requirements? Well, now any person or any purple can go take the role as if they were that color. So whites are super basic, can only go to the empty colored spaces. Purples are mega anti-basic and can take the spot of any color requirement.
There you go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to develop here. I think this is what I want in life. Develop here. I'm going to spend $4. I'm going to take off my first little house, which gives me a worker, right?
Yep.
And then this also gives me a worker.
Fantastic. That's going to be so good.
I'm going to go ahead and put it here on attacking, since attacking is worth victory points.
So, now explain what the house there does.
Now, what this does, basically, it permanently covers up this space, so I no longer have to spend a green. It only costs me any color worker and a red worker to attack.
Very, very good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, conspiring didn't earn me enough points, and so I think, let's see, if I do this all correctly, I should be able to do what I want to do by, yes, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put one of my black workers over here in the trade action. As I mentioned, with trade or with hunt or with recruit, you can put 1 or 2 workers. You have to decide immediately whether it's going to be 1 or 2. I'm only doing 1, so I get a coin, and this is not from this little pool. This is from just the regular bank, the regular supply. So I now have 6 workers, or I'm sorry, 6 money. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Oh, that was your turn already.
Oh, hey.
Fast.
Did I do this? I attacked. I earned 2 silver. How did I get the 2 white workers? Oh, because that's what when I attacked, I got to the 2 white workers. I forgot already my townsfolk benefit. When I attacked, I was supposed to get a white worker. So I'm going to fix that right now. I hate take-backsy and stuff on the video, but this is why I recruited this guy from the very beginning. So I'm going to put a white worker over here instead of my black worker, just because whites are super basic. This is a super basic spot. I'd rather hold on to the black worker, should I need it for any reason, elsewhere.
Sounds good.
So I'm sorry about that take-backsy. That's just correcting that, and now my turn is done. I gained 1 silver.
Did you move up your red? No, you didn't need to move red. That was a separate thing. Okay.
Yeah, when
Ignoring
I
that.
fought you, I moved up my blue.
Okay, I'm just going to hunt with a white worker and take... Oh, I have a provision. I don't even need that.
Oh yeah, we start the game with 3 coins,
Let's not do
1
that.
provision.
Okay, let's go over here. I'm going to fortify because I want to attack, but I can't. I don't have any red. I don't have any virtual red. So I'm going to go ahead and fortify. I spend my 1 provision. I need a 0 in blue, but guess what? I have a 4, but I need a 0. And I will draw one of these nice little fortification cards. And look at that. It moves up my red 2 spaces.
Very good. Very good.
Super nifty.
So you'll see all of these right-hand actions require your tracks to be at or virtually at some level. Commission requires black. Fortify requires blue, right? It shows on the left-hand side of the action. And then it'll give you a boost. And the thing that it gives you a boost in is on the right side of that action, which is why when I attacked, you'll see that all of these attacky cards show a step up on the blue track, which is what benefit I got from that. So Wendy, you did that. It's now my turn. So now that I have this 6, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to develop, and I'm going to spend 4 coins. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I spend those. I am also going to do this thing. So I pull my greenhouse off. I get a white worker from that action. And now I can put this house out somewhere and kind of cover up a spot just like Wendy did. And I think that I want to make my attack cheaper in the future. So I'm just going to discard this green guy. There's now a house permanently here for the rest of the game. Cheaper.
Sounds
So
good.
Good for me. Your turn.
My turn. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and attack now. I am at a 2-level attack, which means I can only afford this. I'm not quite at 3.
You could spend the coins to make up the difference.
I could. This is to trash a debt. I don't have a debt right now, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one.
Yeah, I mean, that's a better choice.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one. I will move up my blue 1 space. I'm at virtual 5. Not that I need that right now. I'm going to take that and 2 provisions, which can help me on my fortifying in the future.
Very good. Now, because you attacked this card, it just goes face down and it goes away. Very nice. Let's see, that's interesting. See, what I was going to do was I was going to pray, spend my last 2 coins, wipe out these attackers, and then put out 2 new attackers and attack again, but I don't have a lot of incentive to do this thing either, but attacking does earn me 2 silver and another worker, so I guess even though trashing a debt card isn't that good, I'm still going to do it. So anyway, now that I revealed my hand, but I realized it was worth it. So I'm spending 2 money to pray, and now you get to see this pray action. This symbol, it shows the little huddle of workers and an X over them, means remove them. This is the only way, taking an action that shows this symbol, that you can clear off workers from any spot on your board so you can do an action twice. So that's my whole action. I prayed, cleared it out.
Your $2, and I'm going to go here. I'm going to trade because I want to be able to develop again. This is a very strong action. I have 3. I only need $1 more, so I'm hoping to develop at the beginning of next round.
Very good, very good. So now I have these 3 workers here. I'm going to spend the white and the red, the basic and the red to attack once again. Between everything, I have a virtual 3 attack. So I don't have any coins left, so I can't bump it up higher. I sure would like to, but that's fine. So I have a virtual 3 by virtue of my Paladin. And so I will attack this here fella. I don't have a debt to trash, but I do move up on the blue track once again. And so now this guy goes away. And if I might be able to set collected, get these things worth points, depending on who I get into my recruit pool and everything. But I do earn bonuses just for attacking. I earn 2 silver per my Paladin, and I earn a white worker per my townsfolk card. So now I've got this white and this purple. End of my turn, it goes over to Wendy.
I'm out of workers, so I will pass.
You can choose to pass at any time, even before you're out of workers. This is something I might choose to do right now, because I don't have a lot of things I can do left. I can hunt to get provisions. I'm not really playing the provision game yet. I could recruit and try and get someone up here. But you'll notice that this front space is free. If you want to recruit anyone else here, you either have to gain or spend these coins, or you could gain a debt and hire that person for free. So had I thought about this, if I wanted to have, I could have recruited one of these more expensive people, paid by getting a debt instead. That way when I attacked this guy, I would have been trashed the debt, but I'm not really that interested in either one of these characters here at the moment. So
also, you got the worker from doing this, so
this is true.
You wouldn't have had enough workers.
This is true. So what I'm doing is I'm passing early. By passing, you can keep up to 3 workers in your worker pool available to you, and then you're just done for the round. So what now happens at the end of the round? First player token is going to pass over to the other person. We will, if there is a front person here or in the townsfolk area, you discard them, and then you slide everything down and refill, just like Wendy's doing. Ba, 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 ba. All right.
We also clear all the workers off our boards. If they've been spent, they go away.
Oop, I almost cleared off my worker pool. Don't do that. So these go away. Like I said, you don't really hold on to workers besides these, the possible few that you get to hold on to. Now it is round 2. Therefore, this card here will flip over. This is another objective that we can work towards. That is now going to be worth 6 points at the end of the game. If we have done 5 attacks, you'll get 4 points. If you have done 5 garrison actions, you'll get 6 points. Round 3, we're going to reveal the last scoring objective and an action space. If you've played Caverna or Agricola, this is kind of like that, how each round a new action space comes out, and only one player gets to go there, so it's a big deal.
It is. All right, so we draw the top 3 off of our Paladin deck here.
We get 3
new tavern cards out.
Tavern people. I'm going to apologize. As I lean forward sometimes, I might show my hair or something like that. My hair is messy, and that's because we are indoors a lot at the moment. So my hair's not done at the moment, but it's fine. Not a big deal.
That's okay. I don't mind your hair all messy.
Yeah. This whole little thing called quarantine. If you're watching not in 2020, look up coronavirus. So, new paladins for the round, including the one that I held on to from last round, plus 2 more. So I have to decide, out of these people, what do I want? Do I want this action? Do I want this action benefit, plus the steps on the track? Oh boy, tracks on tracks on tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying. I'm
Gut reaction, I think this guy's really good. So put this one on top.
And this one, okay.
Put this one on the bottom.
We'll see what happens.
The rulebook technically says reveal your paladins in player order. We've never done that. We just reveal them at the same time. Per Board Game Geek forums with Shem Phillips, he also says he just reveals them at the same time. So one of those weird little isms of the rulebook. So Wendy grabbed her 2 workers. I grabbed my 2 workers, 2 blue.
2 blue, woohoo!
2 blue through and through, and now this is the available
I'm going to grab this tavern, so I get a red, a green, and 2 blacks.
Okie dokie.
And what are you going to grab, honey?
This is tough, because these are good colors. I just don't particularly need... I have so many blues already. I should have looked at this a little more closely before. This one has a blue. I'm going to grab the 2 blacks, white and blue, I think is what I'm going to do. So 2 black workers... White and blue, you. Although this might be better if I wanted to like hunt or commission, but I don't want to do those things. I don't need green. So anyway, these are the ones that we chose. Done so.
All right, then I'm going to go ahead and go first, if you don't mind.
I mind.
I'm going to recruit because this is very synergistic with my system. Can I have the other architect, please?
Yeah, you totally may.
So now I instantly get to get rid of one of my purple cards. That's nifty. Oh, I guess the discard's right here. Which is good, because then I can reach it.
Oh, yeah, by the way, you'll notice there's like specific places for these cards. These reach easier if we put them to the side. So we're cheating.
It's
whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so you got your thing.
Yep, that was my turn.
That was your turn. You recruited. I, on the other hand, am going to want to try and trade to get some sweet, sweet silver. So I trade. Normally, I would get 3 silver for putting down a white and a blue at the same time. Like I said, this has to be at the same time. You get the 1 plus the 3. But my Paladin says trading gains an additional 2 silver. So I'm going to go ahead and get 5 because I want 5 instead of 3. And so if I want it that way, I get it that way.
There you go.
So long as my Paladin says it's okay.
Do they say it's okay? Oh, you know what's funny is I picked the recruiting cost no silver, and then I just wanted the free one anyways.
Oh, man.
Oh, well. It's okay. It's what I wanted. At the end of the day.
That's what I want.
Okay, I'm going to develop with the $4 that I gained last turn. And I'm going to throw this over here on Fortify. I could put on Garrison, but I don't have enough reds for that to do that this round. And that gives me a white worker here, a white worker here, and then an orange coin. So 2 white workers and an orange coin.
I adore this system. The fact that certain actions give you coins from the bank, certain actions get you coins from this pool, and this is a little push your luck thing. Right now, I'm on track to get a debt, and Wendy is not, unless I can somehow get rid of this purple card. Or hopefully wait until she takes a conspire action to draw a purple card and empty that out, and then we'll be tied. And then we both get a debt, but at least I take you down with me. Okay, so anyway, my overzealousness and excitement being done, it is now my turn. And I am at a teensy bit of a loss as to what I want to do. Let's see. Ooh, this guy's sweet benefit. This one's a really good benefit as well. So I possibly want to attack again because my attacker gives me the white worker. And it's funny, my defender likes to attack. Thematic disconnect. So I could get a purple worker from here, which is a wild, but as I mentioned, I'd flip over a conspiration card, which could empty this out, then I would be in the lead, now to get the debt, and then not Wendy. Or I could go ahead and grab this one instead, because that gives me a blue and a white worker, of which I have many, but whatever. Oh boy. Great crossroads to be at here. I think that what I'm going to do first, Wendy, she has the right workers to be able to attack. So should I take the attack now while it's expensive, or should I take the time to develop first, put out this green house somewhere, maybe make the attack action cheaper or not? These are the questions that I ask myself on a daily basis and keep myself awake at night. What I'm going to do is Wendy can attack up to a 4. So she might like this one. Oh, Wendy might really like that one because that'll empty out the pool. She gets a free coin from the pool and then I get the debt card. Or she could get this one because that one's really good. It's just more workers. I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack now while I can. It's hot and ready. Like that one pizza place that I forget the name of at the moment.
Little Caesars.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Bam. So I did this. I only have 2 virtual attack at the moment, which is a bummer. So it means I have to spend a coin to get 2 virtual boost up on that. So I can attack up to a level 4. I will attack a level 3. I get to move up my blue track 1 step. I get a blue and a white worker for attacking this person. And then I will go ahead and flip them face down. The other thing that happens when I attack, I get a white worker. So yoink. I have 3 attacks, by the way, so I'm 3/5 of the way to 4 points, which is neat.
That is neat. All right. Well, I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to go complicated or pretty straightforward with what I'm doing here.
Why'd you have to make things so complicated?
Because complications are useful.
I literally don't remember any other lyrics to that song. Avril Lavigne.
So this is my struggle. I could come here, I could conspire, I could then use that to pray, which I don't have money for, so never mind. Uncomplicated. We're going to keep it as simple as possible.
Woot woot.
We figured it out. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attack. And though I want money and I want you to get a debt, I also want more actions. But then really, what would I do with that action? No, okay. I'll go ahead and use this. So I have 5. I have 4 plus 1. So I will get a money, a provision.
Oh, that's right. Your actual red value is 2
so
plus the ritual 4.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So afford him easily.
So you don't take the coin from the bank, you take the coin from the pool.
You're right. which triggers an Inquisition.
Oh no, I have the most suspicion. So what happens is, this is a neat little reminder right here. Once these coins are empty, you triggered this Inquisition symbol. So whoever has the most purples, i.e. me with 1, gets a debt card. So I have to hold on to this, and that's -3 points. If I can pay off a debt, I turn it into a +1 point though. The other thing though is that I would discard half of my purple cards rounded down. If I have 1, I discard 0, because that's half rounded down is discard 0 cards. So
there you go.
That was a good move. You pulled a fast one on me.
Thank you. Also, I move up a blue. So I'm now at 2 and 2, red and blue. Pretty fancy.
Very good.
And I think I have both greens, huh? Yeah, I have 2 greens.
So some of these people down here, if you take the convert action, you would actually recruit them, convert them into end game points. And so the bottom parts here are all end game points for different things. So if Wendy gets the one that says 1 victory point at the end of the game per green symbol that she slaughtered, then she's going to get, she's on track to get some good points out of that. So this is, it's really interesting. This is going well. And by well, I mean, I have no idea what to do next, so I'm doing well. You know what? While that pool over there is hot.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, never mind. You're good.
You got everything that you're
I
supposed
got everything.
To? Okay. I think what I'm going to do while that pool area is still full of coins, I'm going to go ahead and conspire to turn a white basic worker into a nice purple, because I might want to take more purpley actions.
And you get no money for it.
Bummer. So these range from 0 to 2 coins that you can steal from the pot over there. So I got nothing out of it, but I did get a purple worker. It's back to you.
You did get a debt out of it.
Hooray.
Hooray indeed. I am all for you getting debts. All right, I'm going to fortify, which costs 1 provision and 1 level blue. I have 2 level blues. I don't know if that made sense. Level blues. So here I can either get rid of a purple card or I can get 2 money and I get a red. So I'll move my red up 1. And I'll take the 2 money because that will have me all ready for next round
to develop again. Nice, yep. And so this one is once again the brown coin. That means take from the bank, which I just love that mechanism. I don't know if we explained the difference here in the recruit actions. So recruit, if you use, this is one that you have to either choose 1 worker immediately or both workers immediately. If you choose just 1, it shows the X. So these townsfolk, this is how you just discard them for the top ability, the top little benefit up here. Or if you use both workers like Wendy did, that one is to actually recruit and get their long-term benefit, their long-term ability to get that benefit. So I'm looking at the people over here, and I would not mind recruiting one of these ones. Maybe every time I take the absolve, do the pots action, I also get a coin from over there. Or this one is the gatekeeper. Every time I fortify, I would also get a worker. I would like to have this just pool of getting lots of workers. So I'm contemplating taking on that one. But what I think I'm going to do in the meantime first, because I know that garrisoning is going to be worth good points as well at the end of the game, I'm going to develop. I'm going to spend 2 any color workers. I'm going to pay $4, and that $4 is going to let me garrison or develop. Oh my gosh. So I develop. I take the White House off of here. I reveal a white worker, so I gain a white worker from supply. I'm going to make the garrison action cheaper to do, is what I was trying to say. So, good. Well, let's talk about some points really quick. How to earn points. You'll notice that, hopefully you can see it on the camera angle. 1, every time you develop, you get stronger level workers. But also if you develop all the way to the end, you can get up to 1, 3, or 6 points. Same thing if you commission all the way to the end. The more that you go up higher on all of these things, that's how you can earn points. And also, if you move up these tracks here, not virtually, by virtue of the Paladins or anything, but actually taking actions to move up the tracks, they could be worth 1, 3, 6, 9, up to 20 points, and then completing these things as well. So that's pretty much how you earn points throughout the game. That's kind of what we're focusing on. Whew. long-winded, but I made Garrison cheaper. It's Wendy's turn.
I don't have workers.
Oh my gosh.
It's still your turn, so you can continue to be long-winded.
Oh, excellent. Great. I'm going to put Rado to shame and see how much I can talk. I'm really enjoying my engine here of getting lots of workers. So I want a garrison because garrison here requires an any color worker and a red. So I'm substituting a purple for a red. Totally legal. And I'm going to build one of these red huts. Red garrisons, I guess probably is what they're called. So I get to move up the black tracker. So I'm moving up on black as well. I have to pay 1 provision to do this. These actions up here cost provision. So I got to spend my provision. It goes away. And I can put the garrison out onto one of these spaces. For anybody who complains that this game doesn't have enough interaction because all your actions are on your own board right here, wait until these spaces come out. They are tight for competition. And wait until you start seeing how tightly filled up these get.
Also, Chris took the card I wanted.
I took the card you wanted. You got the townsfolk card that I wanted you not to get. So I can either place my garrison. These spots are only in a 3 or 4 player game. So it's only these 2. This symbol means I can recruit anybody from here for free. Don't have to spend coins. I could just get them. Or this one over here is get 2 coins. Since I only have a virtual 2 red, that's all I have. I can only go here to the 1 space, not here to the 3 or 5. You, when garrisoning, do not get this cheapening benefit where you can spend coins to increase your virtual red value. That's only on attack. So I'm going to go here and instead grab 2 coins from the bank, kind of like Wendy set herself up to be able to develop next round. I, too, am now set up to develop next round. So Wendy has passed it back to me still. And I have 4 workers, so I'm not ready to pass yet because that would be bad. I would have to lose one of these workers. So I could recruit and pay a coin to knock somebody out of here. I don't really want that. I could pray and spend coins to open up a space, but you know what? If I spend 2, then I could take this trade action again. So I would do this, I would do this. Normally it's not worth it, but because I have this particular paladin, the trade action is looking pretty decent. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Step by step. 1, I'm going to pray. I spend 2 coins. Chris, why would you do that? You don't want to do that, right? Well, I'm going to empty out the trade space with my pray action. When he still passes back to me, I can put out an any color worker and a blue worker out here on trade. That gets me 3 coins. But also, because I have this trading paladin, I gain an additional 2 coins, so I get 5 coins instead of 3 from this action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've netted a decent amount of coins for next round. So, not a bad way to spend my last little bit of workers. And I'm going to hold on to 1 blue worker so that maybe I can have more coins for next round. Or maybe I can be able to take that trade action again. So now, I pass. I'm donezo.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and pass first player token. We will get rid of this card.
This one's already taken, so...
These will slide down.
Slide down instead of discard the front one.
Now this is 1 victory point plus 1 victory point per
mercenary that you've killed. So this guy is a mercenary... per mercenary that you have recruited, converted. Yes, yep. Thank you, convert. So you want to try and convert a bunch of mercenaries and they become this exponential increased worth of amount of points. 1 point per every 2 townsfolk you've hired, 1 point for every 4 steps you've moved blue. So these are all just end games. Ooh, that one's nice. 1 point per every 2 of the develop actions that you've taken. I really love developing. It's one of my favorite parts of this game is making these right side actions cheaper. So
I think it's a very vital part of the game, and that's why these, even though they are block pieces that you are doing and you're earning virtue points for, it's so vital to do it in this game to make these other ones stronger that I think that's why it's by itself over here. It's not over in this track.
Yeah, and the benefit you get is not moving up tracks. It's getting more workers, which is sweet. I have seen people do very well, though, not doing much development. That was impressive to me.
Clear off your boards.
Clear off the boards.
Draw your
Do.
Paladin cards and
Clear
the
off the
Tavern
boards.
cards.
So round 3 happened. You'll notice that round 3 is connected to 2 of these. So we're going to get our last victory point condition. So 5 absolve actions. So I feel happy that I'm attacking, which moves my blue track up because blue is used for absolving.
This is making me wish that instead of fortifying, I had started absolving, but it's okay.
And I held off for that reason, so maybe I will get this abbot because he makes it better when I absolve. Now, the green-backed card, the green seals, are what's called the King's Order? King something. Anyway, so what this is an action space now available to either Wendy or I. Every time that we whoever first puts a red worker out here spends a single coin and can either flip over a debt or can discard 2 purple cards. Guess what I have? A debt, and I also have 2 purple cards. So we shall see how important that space is to me. I'm definitely talking a lot, so now it's time to look at our paladins and decide what to do.
All right, I'm going to set that one on top.
We decide what
and
to
I'm
do.
going to put this one on the bottom.
Oh, fabulous.
Choose this.
Fabulous. Oh, this is good. I'm going to take this guy here. I'm going to put one of these on top and the other on the bottom. This guy top, this guy bottom. Okie doke. So I'm first player. So I now reveal this. Garrisoning costs no provisions. Guess what I have? No provisions. Ooh, you know what? Or did I want this guy? This guy doesn't... No.
You get 2 blue workers. Mine is trading gains 2 additional silver. Guess what I'm going to do this round?
Oh, yeah.
All right, what tavern are you going to choose?
Oh, this is a good question. I definitely want one that has a purple on it, because wild worker and potential to get more coinage. I have plenty of blues, so I'm going to take this one, which is 2 greens, a black, and a purple.
And I'll take 2 blues, a purple, and a green.
Ah, you're choosing the non-purple route, huh?
No, I did get the purple route.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that for some reason. Okay.
All right, you get the first one. You get 2 coins.
Oh, yeah.
And I get 1 coin.
Gimme that fat burger tonight.
I have a lot of blue workers. They're having a blue Christmas without me.
Do you have blue workers and red and green? Because that would be a blue Christmas.
Because blew my house with a blue little window.
See, there you go.
And
Look.
a blue 4 workers.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Blue, red, and green. I have a blue Christmas over here.
Oh, I don't have a red. I have a purple, which is essentially a red.
Cool. I have no basic workers. That makes me kind of happy, except I'm going to spend basic on the development spot. Okay. So there's a few things that I want to do. This round says that garrisoning costs me no provision. So I'd like to garrison at least once, possibly twice. So if I develop first, I can make garrisoning cheaper. I got some stuff to think about.
Well, think quickly. For the sake of our watchers.
What? For the sake of our watchers? Oh no, your things got bumped. Oh no. But I still want to attack as well. I have a virtual 3 red this round. So what is this? This attack would give me a blue and get rid of one of my debts. You don't really have interest in doing that. You only have, you have up to 5 red, so you can attack that guy. I can attack this person here, which would be really good because it would move me up 2 steps on the blue track. I want to be at least at 5 to 7 blue in order to try and be able to fulfill this absolving requirement later in the game. So all of that being said, I think my opening move is going to be to... I only have 1 red and I only have 1 purple. So I'll have to conspire to get a 3rd red if I want to do attack in 2 garrisons or 2 attacks and a garrison. So I don't know if y'all could follow that, but this is basically what I'm saying here. I'm going to take the attack action first. You can toss me an any worker in a red. I attack up to a 3. So I'm going to attack this front person instead of that one. Possibly idiotic. I'm going to do more attacking later.
I don't know. Blue tracks are good.
Yeah, double blue track would be really good. I'd like to get blue as up to the 20-point area.
I mean, I might take it if you don't.
I'd also like to get rid of the debt, but you have less reason to do that than I do. So I'm going to attack this person here, the Marauder. I get to move up 2 steps on blue. So I have successfully attackinated that person. When I attack, I also get a basic white worker.
All right. It's nice to know that you're basic. Okay, I'm going to spend $4 to, guess what? That's right. Develop again.
Not
Ooh,
again.
I get a fancy green worker. The choices. I'm going to actually use it to absolve. We're just going for diversity over here with my little houses. I'll put them on their side. They're cuter that way.
That's what I've been doing, simply for
the other option is to make attacking cheaper.
So cheap.
So cheap.
If any of you have played the game Orleans, or Orléans, as some people pronounce it, this is very similar to the gears or the cogs that cover up spaces.
Mm-hmm.
This private board reminds me a little bit of Orleans, but then all of a sudden this stuff over here is it's so good. It's so fantastic.
Enjoyable. So I get a green worker, a white worker, and one of these orange coins.
Oh, man. You are slightly making me anxious with my 3 purple cards over here. And you have what, 1 purple card? Yeesh.
1 is the loneliest number.
That's what I've heard.
But it's also the least indebted number.
Fair. So you're done with your action?
I'm done with my action.
Cool. Did you grab these bonuses when you did your develop?
That's where that dollar came from.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure.
Yep.
I was in my own little world, in my own little Corvette, and everything is my own for him. No, that doesn't work as well. Blue, blue, blue. 4 coins to develop, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. The reason I'm spending my green worker strategically is I know that underneath this spot is a bonus green worker that I'm going to get, so why not? I'm going to put this over here in Garrison, and I'm going to make Garrison a cheaper action because this round only, garrisoning costs me no provisions. I usually like to try and save these for when it's going to be like huge, but I think the benefits I'm going to get from garrisoning are going to be worth it now.
Probably. Okay, so I'm going to gain 2 additional silver when I trade, so I'll go ahead and go here and take 5 silver.
Very nice. Very nicely done.
Chris may not have done that last round.
So I am going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to spend a purple as a red so that I can garrison. Do not spend provisions per my paladin. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I move up the black track 1 step, and I'm going to put this garrison out anywhere from the 1 to the 3 space. And I'm going to take the 1 space because limited supply. Boom, that's donezo, right? Now Wendy can't take that. Ha 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 ha. So this symbol says recruit any person and get their thing for free. Because I now know that absolving is going to be worth 8 points at the end of the game, I'm going to take this guy so that every time I absolve, I get more money. The scary part is that I get the money from this pool over here and not like from the bank. And I seem to be the Mr. McIndebted, so we'll see. It should work out because absolving costs silver, so I might as well have an engine where I absolve and get silver so that I can spend silver to absolve.
Complicated.
Yep, but excellent.
Excellently complicated. All right. So many choices. Everything I want to do. I am going to go ahead and pray. I'm going to spend $2 to pray. And I'm going to empty my develop action.
Oh, you're going to double develop this round. And you're going to get all of these benefits. You're going to empty this out. And you're going to give me another debt. Fine, fine, fine.
That's the goal.
Oh, you know what? But no, this is what I'm going to do first. I'm going to conspire, which is going to make me flip over a purple conspirator card, and it's going to give me 2 silver. Yes! So 1 silver empties out the pile, and so which will cause an inquisition to happen. But I will also get my 2nd silver as well. So what'll happen is the 5 is going to go out into the pool. Yoink. And I get my 2nd silver. So I will have grabbed still effectively 2 from there. So I did get money. It might come from the bank. I think it comes from there. We'll double check that just to make sure we're right. But what is important now is that an inquisition got triggered. Guess who has the most suspicion cards? Your old pal Chris. So
But now you have 4, so you lose 2.
I get to discard half of them rounded down.
Which I guess is nets better than getting that after we inquired it.
Exactly, which is why I took it now. So will you discard those? Hand me a debt, please. Yes, I am holding on to my record.
You are indebted to me?
Yes. I'm holding the record as the most indebted player. I think I get debts every single game. So, anyways, that was my Conspire action. So it gained me a purple worker. I took the purple card. We did that whole this thing. So I'm going to look up that rule and make sure that the extra either comes from the bank or comes from the new the new pile over there.
And I will take my very short turn. You ready for this?
Okie doke.
I'm going to recruit using the X value. So I'm going to grab this. I spent a green worker basically so I can get 2 white workers.
Okay, because you're using the trash.
He's just discarded. He's over there. But I want more workers because it's a useful thing.
Don't we all want more workers? Isn't that just...
It's really what we want in life.
Yep. So I'm still looking this up, but I'm going to go ahead and take my turn.
Here, you want to hand it off to me? Well...
Yoink, here's the Conspire action down there, so we'll clarify that. It might be in a different section where it's actually the Inquisition step, so we will see. So anyway, the reason I did all of this, though, was... I needed the purple worker, so I'm going to spend a black worker over here on the Prey action, which is to empty out a space. I will spend 2 money bucks, 2 silvers, to empty out the single worker from my Garrison action, discard him, so that I can take the Garrison action again. Ha 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 ha! Because Garrisoning cost me no provisions! Yes! My master plan is coming together so perfectly. That's the end of my turn. It'll now come over to Wendy.
And we'll pass that rulebook along. All right, I'm going to go ahead and spend these 2 white workers to develop. I'm going to spend 4 coins. Once again, pull this off, and I'm actually going to make absolving cheaper.
Wendy was correct. Good memory. So what happened is, because I grabbed the 2 silver card when there was only 1 silver in the supply, I take the one from here, I take another one from the main bank, and then the little suspicion pool gets refilled back up to 5 silver. It always gets refilled back up to 5 in a 2-player game.
Okay, so my action is to absolve. Put that there. So I get a green worker, a white worker, and one of these dollars.
So you're developing onto the absolve
Yes,
spot.
that's what I mean.
Okay, very
Sorry,
good.
I got confused. Middle of my turn. Okay. And I got workers again.
Hey, good on
days.
Ya. Good on ya. So I'm going to take my purple worker and once again spend it as if it were a red. And I'm going to garrison while the garrisoning's good. Garrisoning is free for me this round. I don't spend the provisions, but I do move up the black tracker. And I'm going to put this garrison out somewhere. I have a virtual 3 red. So this is a good time for me to garrison one of these guys. I could get a green worker, $2, get rid of a purple card, or recruit another person. I'm still going to be doing some attacking this game, so I could do this to get more. I could really double incentivize my need to attack. Because this is a free gain one of those fellas. So, what do I want? I might do recruiting or converting, but I might not. I might do fortifying, but I might not. I think I am going to defend though, so I might as well put this garrison out here, grab this one while it's free, and so boom. From now on, whenever I take the attack action, I get a worker, a white worker, and I get one of those pool bucks. So hey, that's the end of my turn. It's back to you, and you have more workers than me.
I do have more workers than you. For once, it's a miracle. I'm going to go ahead and go here and conspire. Hope that I get some money out of this. I get $2.
Oh my gosh, you had such good luck with that.
$2. I have had pretty good luck with that, and I get a purple worker. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Hey,
but now I have 2 and you have 2, so debts may be coming my way.
We shall see. We shall see. So I have these 2 workers. So I have the debate of now, do I just pass and hold on to them? Do I go and put them out here in the trade area for more money so that I don't have to do that later in the next round? You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot more to just kind of tricksy around here. I could put a single recruit person and gain the one-time benefit of one of those, but I don't want to spend the coins. I don't want to get another debt. I got plenty of debt. I think I'm going to pass because it's good to hold on to these fellas for another round. So I shall pass and hold on to these two.
All right, I'm going to have a fun little bit of a couple turns. I'm going to go here and absolve. I pay my $1 to take this off, and I get to place it on anywhere over here. And I'm going to place it on the clear action space. I'll clear off this blue little guy. Then I will go ahead and come back here again, pay $2. Oh, I went up on a black right there.
Correct.
I'll pay $2 for better, for worse. I'm spending my development money here, so unsure if this is 100% what I want to do. Now I'm feeling like this was the wrong decision. Maybe I should have gotten more money. Oh well, I did what I did.
But it was fun, and that's sort of what matters.
It was entertaining. Okay, so I paid this. This comes off. Now I get to choose something. Oh, I forgot. A purple card disappeared because of that.
Every time you absolve, there's one little thing we forget to do, just in the excitement of choosing a bonus. You also get to discard a purple. So good on ya.
Indeed. And you know what? I will take the free worker for fortifying over there.
Okay.
Because
so yoink.
It's still going to fortify. So we'll take that. So that's that. And then my final turn.
And.
And I lose my other purple card. So now I am...
You are purple free.
Pretty clear, clean and clear, free and clear. Clear. My last turn will be to fortify. Because now I got that nifty little thing.
Hey.
So I will spend one provision. I have... Oh, no. Yes. Nope, I don't. I can't. I don't have sufficient blue power.
Oh, yeah. The third spot... Or the third one costs 3 blue to fortify.
That's right. Okay, well, I will hold on to this worker right here.
It's not bad either, so yeah.
And, oh, I forgot I got a second black. So I actually have... Here, I'll turn these sideways so you can see. I'm at level 2 for black and blue. That rhymed.
Oh, yes, it does. It does.
All right, end of the round.
Okay, very goodness. So I'm going to pass the first player token over to you. You get to start next round. After taking all those actions. Oh my gosh, you took actions forever. Oh, it's never like Chris does that.
Actions for days.
So discard all the workers over here. Front of both of these areas it was taken, so...
They just moved down.
Just slide down and refill. Bum. Let's see. Oh, so you'll notice that this is the symbol for Inquisition. So you notice that some of these trigger add an Inquisition. Add an Inquisition, discard a purple card. Add an Inquisition. If you have 0 purple cards, move up on red. Stuff like that. So all the symbology is so good. Shem Phillips is not just a fantastic designer, but he's also a really good graphic designer. And I feel like that's a little underrated feature about him.
Under-discussed.
Under-discussed, underappreciated.
Grabbing our Paladin cards.
Whew, that's a lot of white and purple. So that definitely is emptying. I'm definitely getting another debt. I am the queen of the debts. Queen of the debt sounds like queen of the dead? Is that a thing?
Maybe?
Ooh.
We're probably going to do this one.
Ooh. Wow, these are...
Are we going to do this one?
You're grabbing first, so you could really make me have a bad day if you wanted to. Based on the risks that I take based on these paladins. Oh, these are so good. I don't know if you can read just how nifty and varied these are, but like this action, cheaper. This action, cheaper. This action, stronger. I want all of them, but I also got to keep in mind the workers that I get and this not varied random pool of workers for the day. And I also need to get these virtual tracks and oh my gosh.
That was a rough set to pick from, I have to say.
Rough like they were all good or rough like they were all bad?
Like they were all bad.
Oh, this one's so good. Cheaper. I want that, but then I would have to... Or... This one I'm going to save for later in the game. What is it? The 4th round. So we should probably flip over the 4th round thing.
Oh, hey.
So if you spend a green worker, first person to do so, without having to spend coins, there's a little X here in the corner. Without spending coins, either permanently recruit or trash for their one-time benefits.
Well, that's nifty.
This person's one-time trashing benefit is that prey action space, i.e. clear out a space. So
it's
that's
free prey.
Great. Oh my gosh. I need to hold on to you for later, so I'm going to put you on the top here. I'm trying to think. If I put on bottom in the next 3 rounds, am I going to draw into it? Might not. So I'm going to just probably keep putting that one on top. Oh no, that means one of these two has to go away. And I don't like that. Maybe I should put this one on the bottom then. Because I'm kind of least in the absolving series right now. Okay, I'm going to put this one on the bottom for now so that I can...
That was top. Did you mean?
I meant top for now.
Okay.
I'm going to put this away for next round, is what I'm going to say. I'm going to take this one for the current round, which... Is that a good idea? Yes. Oh my gosh, they're so backwards. I really want both of them at the same time, but...
It's hard. Okay, so mine is praying, costs no silver. You get 2 black workers.
So I get a green and a white. Mine says developing costs 2 fewer silver.
Whew, that would be nice.
That's so good.
Someday I'll see that card. Hopefully soon.
I potentially could double develop in a single round now, but... too close to call. So Wendy, you are the first player, so you get to grab out of the market over here of workers first.
I'm going to take a purple, a red, and 2 white.
Oh, good. I'm going to take this one here, which is 2
whites.
Oh,
no, dollars.
Purple and black.
I'm really hurting on money.
So I get these ones. I grab. You grab the purple. You flip over a 0 card. I flip this one over, and it's also a 0.
Whew, don't feel so bad now.
Bummer.
I am not sure what I'm going to do this turn, I have to say. I've been prepared money-wise every other turn, and this time I decided to absolve a bunch. And that didn't get me the dollars and cents I wanted.
3 of these suspicion cards, 2 debts. Unlikely to get more debts.
Let's see.
Let's give me green. If I double develop, I will get a green this round and a blue possibly.
All right, well, I think I'm going to start with attacking because that's where Chris kind of fights me on the most. So I'm going to attack. I'm going to take this, which is a provision and a worker, and a blue. Because I need to get up to 3 on both of these to be able to do any of that blue power. Not that I have blue workers to do blue power. What was it? It was a provision and a white worker.
Yeah, provisions. I've heard those are pretty nice. I want to garrison. I want to develop. There's so much that I want to do at the same time right now. I want to garrison, but I also need to do something to bump up my red track. So I would either have to fortify, which bumps me up in red, or convert, which bumps me up in red. But there's such expensive action spaces. But I guess I could always develop first. Now, developing usually costs 4, obviously, but this one says cost 2 fewer. So I'm going to spend 2 to develop. Boom, this guy comes out. I can make attacking cheaper. I can make absolving cheaper, or one of these 2 actions. I'm not commissioning at all this game. I have very little incentive to commission, except for the fact that my black track is moving up more than my red. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this either in fortify or in convert. Fortify is neat because you can see Wendy's gotten some like sweet random benefits from fortifying. But converting, I am moving up on the black track. It requires black. Well, fortify also a lot of blue. Oh my gosh, I'm in knots here. I'm gonna make convert cheaper so that I can maybe convert some people and get some endgame points. Okay, well, that was my very loud, very unsure action. So Wendy, it's back to you.
Okay, I think I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to use it to get that purple worker over there.
You're going to just discard this guy?
Yep, for a purple worker because I need money. It's $1.
You get 1 coin. Hooray!
I have 2 to your 3. You have 3 or 4?
I have 3.
Whew.
You have 2 of them, huh?
Getting close.
So you have not yet developed because
Because I have no money.
you have no money. Once you develop, this will happen and I'll get a debt. So I possibly want to do something. I possibly want to do something that will let me get rid of purple cards so I force you to have more purple cards than me. Thankfully, looking over here, that is actually a possibility. So I kind of hate to do this, but I'm going to recruit. And instead of doing 2 to like permanently recruit someone, I'm going to just recruit, just going to discard them. So I'm going to pay 1 coin, which I really don't want to pay. I'm going to pay the coin to grab this person, discard them, so I can trash 2 of these purple cards. Will you discard those for me? So now I have fewer purple cards than you. Hooray!
Wow. Fancy.
Indeed. So that was my whole turn.
Congratulations on your turn.
I hope that wasn't dumb.
All right, I'm going to come here and I'm going to fortify. So I am at 3 blue now. I spend 1 provision and we see what happens, basically. I get a red and a white. That's cool. And I move up on the red track.
Nice. Yeah, you wanted more workers, so
I wanted more workers.
that's neat. So I'm going to pray. So I'm going to spend my last 2 coins to empty out my develop space because developing is cheaper for me. So I'm going to, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Back to you, my dear.
Back to me. Well, options. So many options. What do I want to do with them? Well, with all my options, since I'm going to be getting a debt, I might as well conspire again to see if I can get some more money from this. No! Oh my gosh.
Boom!
The only reason why I went there. I have a lot of wild options here.
You have what, 2 purple suspicion cards, right?
I have 3.
You have 3.
I have
Ooh,
3.
so potentially I could conspire then, and then if I conspired, I might empty out that pool and you would still have more than me. Oh, well. Given that that's the case, I'm going to conspire now. So will you hand me? I'm going to conspire to turn my green into a purple. And
Terrible.
Indeed, I get that coin.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. I get the debt.
Yes, we triggered it.
I lose half of mine rounded down, so I lose my top 1.
Indeed.
And I still don't have more than $2.
So now 5 coins comes out and replenishes that market. Hey, yoink.
Has been a slow burn here for this for this money of mine.
You know, we've had so many workers, so it's hard. At least that's offset. I feel like I'm running low on workers for the first time.
Alrighty, well, I still need money. I guess I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet. Go here and get $3. I was hoping to get it a different and easier way, but goodness gracious, I'll go and buy, get money.
Oh,
go
me.
To the bank.
My. Yes. I, on the other hand, also am shy on money. I'm shy by $1. So I could trade to get $1, or I could do the double trade action, which would give me $3, which sets me up for next round so I can do more development. If I uncover this one, I'm going to get that blue worker, which is nifty. So I think if I only put 1 guy out, then I'll have 3 workers. Oh, then I have to spend 2. Ooh, this is bad. I wish I had an easy way to get more workers. So oh no. Oh no. This is going to be nasty. I'm going to have to spend purples for almost nothing. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend an any color worker to get just 1 coin from the main bank, from the supply. Oh, I really wish I had more workers. This is rough. Okie doke. Back to you.
Whew. Well, I wish I had more workers too. That would be nice. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I have all these fancy workers, and I feel like I'm just going to waste them on stuff like developing. Is there any way that I can get more white workers? So I don't feel like I'm wasting all my actions.
I mean, yeah, unfortunately, once you develop, you will.
I didn't get my extra guy from fortifying. I only got these 2 guys.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey.
So you have one basic at least.
I feel better about my life. All right, let's develop.
So 4 silver.
4 silver. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 provision. No,
Nope.
no provision.
No
Sorry,
provisions.
that was silly. This comes off. I'm going to put it on garrison. And I get a blue worker for that, which is nifty. We'll take that. And then I get this coin and another white worker. Phew. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't have as good of a system at the moment.
Engine building. I mean, you do. It's just for different stuff.
Yeah, not quite. So I really love being able to get freebie extra workers. So what I'm going to do on my turn is I'm going to develop here with a very expensive purple to develop. My paladin still says it costs me 2 fewer, so I get, yoink, 2 coins. I get this, so I get a blue worker back. I want my blue worker back, worker back, worker back. I want my blue worker back, worker back, worker back. Golly, if I had done this backwards, I could have spent the green guy and then turned the blue guy into a purple guy, so I would have had 2 purples at the end of the round instead of spending a purple then. You live, you learn, you get loves. And so I'm going to make converting cheaper, or should I make attacking, or should I make absolving cheaper? Converting is I've got the workers, so I could convert still. I'd love to make this as cheap as possible, but I don't know how many more developments are going to have left in this game. And, well, there's 3 more whole rounds. There's 3 more whole rounds. So I guess I'm going to make converting cheaper and maybe move towards absolving in future rounds. So, end of my turn. Back over to ya.
Are you sure? Okay. I'm going to garrison at... I have 4, so I will be, I guess, at level 3. I spend 1 provision. And I'll come up here, and I guess I will take the green worker, because workers are workers.
Workers are workers, no matter what you say. I really wish I had 2 purple. That would be so grand. But instead, I'm going to spend this 1 purple worker that I have over here on the convert action. So my convert action, the cost to convert depends on which conversion space it is. So, so down here, the first space is free. So I have a conversion of up to 3 in the black track. So I can only convert this person. So come over here, join the party, Mrs. Hunter. I get to move up 1 space on the red track. Thank goodness, my first red movement of the game, and I've been so dependent on red.
It's currently worth a point.
What's worth a point?
That.
Oh, yes. So 1 point per every 2 recruits or 2 townsfolk that I've hired. So yes. So this is going to be some endgame point at least. End of my turn.
And now it's my turn. So this is the thing, is I want my praying to be useful, but I don't know what to use it for. I'm shy on money, so... so many possibilities.
You're shy on money, you don't have a lot of provisions, but you can...
I can't attack anything right now. I have lots of black power, but that's not here. So many possibilities. Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and spend my money to absolve. I'll spend my $2 that I spent so hard, worked so hard to get. And I will come here and I will go ahead and get 2 provisions because I'm using those for fortifying and for absolving or garrisoning.
And absolving also lets you discard a purple card.
It does let me discard a purple card. Wonderful. My blue and my black tracks are the same again.
I'll tie it again, yes.
And that may go.
Okay, you're good.
That was my turn.
You grabbed your provisions, you got your absolving bonus. I just have this 1 blue worker left. And the only spot that I can put just a single blue worker is to hunt and get 1 provision. Not worth it. So, unfortunately, I think that I'm done for the round.
All right, I have 1, you have 2.
That is correct.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pray for free to get rid of this.
Okay, so you empty out the conspire action. I pass, so still you.
And then I'm going to... Oh, my blue did move up. You know, maybe I won't. I won't... Oh, yeah, I will, because I want money. So I'm going to come here, get a purple worker, and I'm going to get some more money. Hey, $1.
1 silver.
It was something. And I have a lot of purple workers. So I'll just end the round with that.
Oh, that's huge. Going into another round with 3 purples. All right. So end of the round, nonsense. We're going to bring this over. Front cards are going to discard, and then everything slides down and fills up.
You flip over the new action,
yoink, yoink.
which is you can spend a purple worker to get 3 regular workers. Hey, someone has excessive amounts of purple workers.
That's so good.
Here's our taverns, and we will grab our paladins.
Indeed, paladin time. What do I got? So I put this person on top so that I could take him for this round, probably. Ooh, conspiring would earn me silver. Oh, we also have to wipe off the workers from our board. I'll just do that before I get visually confused. Also, you wipe off any workers here on the main board. This is one I wanted. I was going to throw it. Bam, in her bucket. Ha 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 ha. Oh my gosh.
I want these all, and I want them now.
Oh no, this is bad. This is bad.
How bad is it?
It's like a hot circle of garbage. To quote Kevin Malone from The Office, as my generation is wont to do. Interesting. So, okay, because I'm first player, I look over here and I see these are the tavern cards. I'm still going to be able to get purple workers before and take an action before Wendy. So I'm likely going to go here and get the 3 white workers myself. Wendy, seeing this, might be privy to that knowledge and privy to that information, so she should not rely on the fact of... She should rely on the fact that this is probably going to get taken.
Probably.
Pro Bob Lee. Oh me.
Which means Chris will have tons of these cards. It'd be wonderful. And you'll probably trigger an Inquisition if you draw 2.
I very much
very
might, but you have what? You have 2?
I have 2.
You have 2 suspicion, I have 2 suspicion. So I might just grab the 1 purple, right? And if you... I mean, you're probably fine not grabbing more purples. Conspiring
You
earns
never know.
I put this one on the bottom, so I could put one on top and one in hand.
This is what's hard for me, is that I don't know if I will see these cards again before the end of the game, and each card benefits the 3 things that we're trying to earn points for. So
you're really going to have to pick and choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really harsh. I put one on the bottom that made absolving free, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to absolve enough to get these 8 points. I might be able to absolve enough just to get some benefit, but...
Yeah.
Yeesh. Big oof, I think is what people say in my generation.
I think I'm going to do that one. We'll see what happens.
All right. If I want to, then I have to do this. This one's fun. I'm saving it for next round. Okay, so we reveal. I am grabbing 2 greens. My paladin says that hunting gains me 2 additional provisions.
Ooh, additional. Fancy.
Yes, so long as everything goes correctly, then that will be all the provisions that I'll need. I'm going to grab this one. So 2 reds, a purple, and a blue.
Ooh, $2.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that's that.
You know what? It's worth it because I need money. So I am going to take a red, 2 more purples, and a white. I will trigger probably an Inquisition unless I'm just in terrible luck.
And draw 2 blanks.
2, 1, 2. The Inquisition is triggered immediately before I draw my second purple card.
Is it? Or do we draw all purple cards first?
I thought it was immediate.
Oh boy. This is the one other little...
Well, we'll figure that out. But basically, I get the debt because I have 3 to your 3. Oh. Oh, we do have to know. Who gets the debt?
Oh, right, because does the Inquisition trigger now while we're tied, or do we wait until you draw the other one as well?
If we're tied, we both get debts. If we're not tied. So I'm going to let Chris look that up.
Immediately results in an Inquisition.
Okay, Inquisition happens. We both get a debt.
Boo! Boo to you, I say.
Better or for worse. And then I draw my second card. This refills to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw my second card, get another 2. Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, dang.
I am rolling in the donuts. Oh, I didn't clear my board.
Oh, also, really quick. You
Yes.
triggered the Inquisition before you drew that second card. Did you discard half of your suspicion cards?
I didn't before then.
Yeah.
So I had 3, so I discard the top one. Now I gain this. I'm back at 3. Did you discard as well your top one?
Nope. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right, because we both got debts. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
So, that was that. I gave my 2 purples, my white, and my red.
Very good.
It is very good.
Oops. Ah.
My special ability is Absolving,
That was
costs
weird.
no silver.
Oh, that's fantastic. Because your absolvings are now expensive and mine are not because I've done none of it. Okie dokie. I think I know what my first action's gonna have to be. I mean, this is just rote right here. It cost a purple worker, which that could be bad because that's my only purple guy. Do I need 3 white workers? Is going to be what's gonna let me take a lot more actions this round. So, yeah, I do that. Back to you, Wendy.
All right. So I do not want Chris to convert and get all of these hot points, so I'm going to attack and kill that person right away.
I was just hoping that you wouldn't see it. Yep. I mean, and that's the thing is like I couldn't let you get this. As maybe not super valuable as 3 white workers is to me, it would be inconceivably valuable to you. So there's a little preventative measures there.
Alrighty. And I now have 4 on attacking and 3 on absolving and 1 on garrisoning.
Okay.
So
I have 3 garrisons. I have, I think, 4 attacks. Yeah, I only have 4 attacks right now, so... And attacking gets me money, and it gets me white workers, so I'm gonna have to start attacking again.
and you've done no absolutions?
Absolutely. Attacking, and might as well attack now, because that is an interactive part of the game.
Ooh, I'm supposed to have a 4th one of these because I absolved last turn and forgot that that gave...
Oh yeah, so 3 from here, 1
and
from
1 from
garrison.
there. So I'm a 4.
Very good. So I'm going to attack this round. I have 1 permanent red. Hooray! So because I attack, I get this guy. I get to move up blue 1 step, and I get 2 more white workers.
Yay.
So I've now done my 5 attacks. I have locked in my end game 4 victory points. And check it out. Because I attacked, I get another white worker. And I get a coin from the yoink pile.
Whew, the pile's getting thin again. I have more than you, but not for long.
More what? Oh, you have 3 suspicion cards and only have the 1?
Yep.
Nice.
But now I'm going to absolve for free, because that's my ability.
Okie doke.
I'm going to come here and clear the absolve action away. Hey, guess what I'm doing next turn? But I get to remove 1 of my purple cards.
Very nice.
So nifty, and I move up again on the black track.
Very good. So I have this monstrous army of white workers. There's a lot of things that I need to get done with this. Oh man, yeah. I'm gonna fill in basically all of these cheapo spots with just white worker people. So I'm gonna go white, blue here to gain 3 coins from the main bank. So yoink, that's done. Okay, back to you, Wendy.
Okay. I'm going to go back to absolving. I have 4 plus 3 is 7, so I have just barely enough. This is free again. I'm going to use it to get a white worker and get rid of a purple card.
Very
and
neat.
move up again on black. So, feeling good about life here.
As you should be. I, on the other hand, am not sure how I'm feeling yet. So I've got this money. So I guess I should spend it doing what? Probably developing. So I'm going to spend $4. 1, 2, 3, quattro. To develop. So yoink, which is going to earn me a blue worker. That's one nice thing, I guess. And I can make attacking cheaper, but attacking is only going to be worth so much for me continuously. I think I am going to try and make absolving cheaper, cost fewer workers.
That's fair. All right, I'm going to come here because I don't want Chris to start taking this. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to flip this over. So now, instead of minus 3 points, my debt is now worth 1 point. At the end of the game.
Boo. Oh, yes. Good questions. Hey, Chris, what you doing? Oh, I don't know. That's a really good question, man.
Getting beat by Wendy.
Likely. Hey, I said at the beginning of this game, I think that you're on something here.
I'm on a roll.
Yeah, that's exactly what, that is what I insinuated and nothing else. Which makes it sound like I was saying that you were high on something. That's not what I meant. You're on it. You are on it.
I'm on top of things.
I don't like that person. I don't like that person. I barely like that one. I don't need provisions that badly. I have the workers to recruit, or I have the workers to just just get a one-time benefit, maybe? Ooh, this is actually a pretty good one-time benefit. Yowza. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird space here. Definitely in a weird spot. So, hot diggity dog. How do I move up on red? I either have to convert more people, or I could fortify. Fortify is so random. Converting's decent. Okay, let me think about this then. I guess what I'm gonna do is I could hunt to get all the provisions that I need for possibly the rest of the game, because hunting gives me 2 additional provisions. But I think before I could recruit, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to recruit Mr. McFrontman here, just to trash 2 of my purple cards. I'm doing just the single worker discard thing. So, yoink. I'm at 0.
Cool.
Yeah, super cool.
I'm going to go here, and I'm going to take that garrison equals a dude.
Okay.
Card.
Look at Wendy throwing around purples like it's nobody's business.
I did have 5 of them at the beginning of the round.
You still have so many.
I'm surprised you didn't go there because of your points thing.
Dude, I didn't go where?
To get the free green card.
Yeah, better ones will come out. Better ones are going to come out. So, what I need to focus on at the moment, though, I think, is... how many suspicion cards do you have? Just the one?
Just one.
Just one. Hot dog, man. I have so many debts, and I'm on slow track to actually flip over any of them. I need to move up more on... how am I going to do this? I'm going to... I'm really hoping to not mess this up. I'm going to absolve. Absolving is going to cost me 1 coin. I have sufficient blue I have way sufficient blue. This is going to move me up on the black track 1 step, and then I can choose to do one of these things over here, which makes me realize I probably didn't need to recruit. That's a waste of a worker, but well, whatever. Absolve. I could flip over a debt.
You probably need to flip over debts.
I do. There's only 2 rounds left of the game. I could get the provisions. Oh gosh, I'm not doing this right. I don't think. I'm gonna flip over debt. So whoop. So one of those -3s is now a +1. So that's something, and I get to discard a purple card, which I don't have any left. But yeah, that's good. Is that good? That's good. So that's my turn.
Feel good about that turn?
Oh, hey, I absolve. That's what it is. I absolve, so I get to grab one of these coins from here.
Hey.
Hey.
Ooh, which means I'll probably be triggering another Inquisition soon.
Very likely, madam.
Is there a way to get rid of a purple card before then? Probably not. Probably going to have just as many debts as you. So I will just take it and go here. I will develop, which will trigger the Inquisition.
Ha-ha!
Do I want to... Do I discard one? If I get a debt? Do I discard this one?
No, because you discard your number half of your cards rounded down. So half of one rounded down is 0, so you would discard a 0 cards.
Okay.
So are you thinking that you might, instead of doing that, you might just go ahead and conspire so that you'll have 2 cards, discard half of them, which is 1?
Yeah. But then I'm spending purples on silly things. No, I might want more purple for next round. We'll just do this. It'll be okay. It's just a debt.
Okay, so pay 4,
spend 4.
please.
I take this 1. I get the debt. I don't discard the single. And then we fill this back up.
Yahoo!
I also now get to place this, which gives me a blue worker and a white worker. As well as that $1. And I'll put it here on my garrison. Yeah.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I can't believe how tight this feels. I feel like you're doing quite well. You have more of your tracks moved up, which is a ton of points there. You're on okay track for the 4 and the 8. I'm on good track for the 4 and the 6.
Yeah, I'm done with the 8.
Not the 8.
8 is done. 4, I need 1 more.
And I have sufficient blue to be able to do this absolving. I just need to absolve now a bunch of times in a row. So let's see what's going to happen there. Now that you've freed that up for me, I'm going to turn my blue into a purple. I'm going to conspire. So you hand me a suspicion card, please. 0 coins, come on!
So glad I didn't take that card.
Flim-flammery! Alright, it's your turn.
We swear there's money in this game. Somewhere. Somewhere, someone has money.
You drew all of them at the beginning. I drew a few of the 2s, but I feel like you got solidly good 2s at the beginning of the game.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my fun little act that I like to do. I'm going to garrison to remove the garrison spot.
How dare you?
That happened. Oh, and I get a worker. Hey!
Very nice, very nice. I have 4 here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend my purple to convert.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to spend a provision when I did that, and my black went up.
I only have 1 in red. I really need to get this red up higher, which is why I'm going to convert. So I'm going to spend black here on the conversion action. I didn't really think I was going to do much converting this round, but or this game, but I'm spending 1. So I can convert someone up to I have a 4 plus a virtual 2. So I'm going to do the 4 or the 6. Both of them give me 1 red. This one gives me points per 4 steps up on black. This one gives me for every 2 red garrisons that I built. So I'm going to...
Yeah, that's more likely to happen. Pay your $1.
Yep. So I pay $1. I move up 1 space on the red track. Hooray! And now I've got some more endgame points to work towards. So that's my turn. It's back to you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to garrison again because this is fun. And I'm debating, do I want workers or money? I think I want money so I can keep developing. So I'll take $2. And then I get a worker. See, that's why I didn't need workers. They just keep coming.
Good on you. So I'm going to spend my 2 greens immediately to get the 3 provisions, plus hunting provides me 2 additional provisions. So I have 5 provisions, which I think is honestly all of them that I'm going to spend for the whole rest of the game.
Oh, did I spend the provision? I don't think I did.
Okay.
Last single provision.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so anyway, I went back to you.
Back to me. I'm going to conspire. See, I was saving it for a white worker so I could have one for next round.
Flip that thing, miss.
$1.
Flip, flip, flip.
Hey, I have enough to develop.
See,
next time.
Yeah, I need to make sure that I have enough money. I am so close to doing both my last developments, which would be 6 points, which would be grand. Anyway, I'm gonna pass. I got my 1 red worker just chilling here.
Okay, my turn?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to go ahead and fortify again because I need more reds, but I flip this. I spend 2 provisions right there. I'm out of provisions, but I get a white worker and a green worker.
Very nice.
And I move up on red. Pretty exciting. Now I can't take all these with me because you can't take it with you. What can I spend 2 dudes on? Possibilities. All those actions up there are taken. Anybody I want to recruit, that all costs money. I'm going to need provisions, so I think I'm actually going to hunt because that'll be something. Okay, I'll take 3 provisions and I'll save these guys.
Very good.
That was fun.
Indeed. So, hey, that's the end of the round. So first player token's going to pass over to you for this next round.
Clear off these.
Clear off the boards.
Move these down. All around.
I spent so many workers that round. I got so many white workers.
I double absolved and double garrisoned that round.
Yeah, that's harsh. I feel like you're doing really well.
Pretty exciting. I feel like I'm doing really well.
I tend to do very well with this game. And I feel like, not that I'm not doing well, but I feel like you're doing just excellent.
I'm on a roll.
Yeah, that's exactly what, that is what I insinuated and nothing else. Which makes it sound like I was saying that you were high on something. That's not what I meant. You're on it. You are on it.
I'm on top of things.
I don't like that person. I don't like that person. I barely like that one. I don't need provisions that badly. I have the workers to recruit, or I have the workers to just just get a one-time benefit, maybe. Ooh, this is actually a pretty good one-time benefit. Yowza. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird space here. Definitely in a weird spot. So, hot diggity dog. How do I move up on red? I either have to convert more people, or I could fortify. Fortify so random. Converting's decent. Okay, let me think about this then. I guess what I'm gonna do is I could hunt to get all the provisions that I need for possibly the rest of the game, because hunting gives me 2 additional provisions. But I think before I could recruit, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to recruit Mr. McFrontman here, just to trash 2 of my purple cards. I'm doing just the single worker discard thing. So, yoink. I'm at 0.
Cool.
Yeah, super cool.
I'm going to go here, and I'm going to take that garrison equals a dude.
Okay.
Card.
Look at Wendy throwing around purples like it's nobody's business.
I did have 5 of them at the beginning of the round.
You still have so many.
I'm surprised you didn't go there because of your points thing.
Dude, I didn't go where?
To get the free green card.
Yeah, better ones will come out. Better ones are going to come out. So, what I need to focus on at the moment, though, I think, is how many suspicion cards do you have? Just the one?
Just one.
Just one. Hot dog, man. I have so many debts, and I'm on slow track to actually flip over any of them. I need to move up more on... how am I going to do this? I'm going to... I'm really hoping to not mess this up. I'm going to absolve. Absolving is going to cost me 1 coin. I have sufficient blue I have way sufficient blue. This is going to move me up on the black track 1 step, and then I can choose to do one of these things over here, which makes me realize I probably didn't need to recruit. That's a waste of a worker, but well, whatever. Absolve. I could flip over a debt.
You probably need to flip over debts.
I do. There's only 2 rounds left in the game. I could get the provisions. Oh gosh, I'm not doing this right. I don't think. I'm going to flip over debt. So, whoop. So, one of those -3s is now a +1. So that's something, and I get to discard a purple card, which I don't have any left, but yeah, that's good. Is that good? That's good. So that's my turn.
Feel good about that turn?
Oh, hey, I absolve. That's what it is. I absolve, so I get to grab one of these coins from here.
Hey.
Hey.
Ooh, which means I'll probably be triggering another Inquisition soon.
Very likely, madam.
Is there a way to get rid of a purple card before then? Probably not. Probably going to have just as many debts as you. So I will just take it and go here. I will develop, which will trigger the Inquisition.
Ha-ha!
Do I want to... Do I discard one? If I get a debt? Do I discard this one?
No, because you discard your number half of your cards rounded down. So half of one rounded down is 0, so you would discard a 0 cards.
Okay.
So are you thinking that you might, instead of doing that, you might just go ahead and conspire so that you'll have 2 cards, discard half of them, which is 1?
Yeah. But then I'm spending purples on silly things. No, I might want more purple for next round. We'll just do this. It'll be okay. It's just a debt.
Okay, so pay 4,
spend 4.
please.
I take this 1. I get the debt. I don't discard the single. And then we fill this back up.
Yahoo!
I also now get to place this, which gives me a blue worker and a white worker. As well as that $1. And I'll put it here on my garrison. Yeah.
Yowza, this is good stuff. I can't believe how tight this feels. I feel like you're doing quite well. You have more of your tracks moved up, which is a ton of points there. You're on okay track for the 4 and the 8. I'm on good track for the 4 and the 6.
Yeah, I'm done with the 8.
Not the 8.
8 is done. 4, I need 1 more.
And I have sufficient blue to be able to do this absolving. I just need to absolve now a bunch of times in a row. So let's see what's going to happen there. Now that you've freed that up for me, I'm going to turn my blue into a purple. I'm going to conspire. So you hand me a suspicion card, please. 0 coins, come on!
So glad I didn't take that card.
Flim-flammery! Alright, it's your turn.
We swear there's money in this game. Somewhere. Somewhere, someone has money.
You drew all of them at the beginning. I drew a few of the 2s, but I feel like you got solidly good 2s at the beginning of the game.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my fun little act that I like to do. I'm going to garrison to remove the garrison spot.
How dare you?
That happened. Oh, and I get a worker. Hey!
Very nice, very nice. I have 4 here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend my purple to convert.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to spend a provision when I did that, and my black went up.
I only have 1 in red. I really need to get this red up higher, which is why I'm going to convert. So I'm going to spend black here on the conversion action. I didn't really think I was going to do much converting this round, but or this game, but I'm spending 1. So I can convert someone up to I have a 4 plus a virtual 2. So I'm going to do the 4 or the 6. Both of them give me 1 red. This one gives me points per 4 steps up on black. This one gives me for every 2 red garrisons that I've built. So I'm going to...
Yeah, that's more likely to happen. Pay your $1.
Yep. So I pay $1. I move up 1 space on the red track. Hooray! And now I've got some more endgame points to work towards. So that's my turn. It's back to you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to garrison again because this is fun. And I'm debating, do I want workers or money? I think I want money so I can keep developing. So I'll take $2. And then I get a worker. See, that's why I didn't need workers. They just keep coming.
Good on you. So I'm going to spend my 2 greens immediately to get the 3 provisions, plus hunting provides me 2 additional provisions. So I have 5 provisions. which I think is honestly all of them that I'm going to spend for the whole rest of the game.
Oh, did I spend the provision? I don't think I did.
Okay.
Not a single provision.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so anyway, I went back to you.
Back to me. I'm going to conspire. See, I was saving it for a white worker so I could have one for next round.
Flip that thing, miss.
$1.
Flip, flip.
Hey, I have enough to develop.
See,
next time.
Yeah, I need to make sure that I have enough money. I am so close to doing both my last developments, which would be 6 points, which would be grand. Anyway, I'm gonna pass. I got my one red worker just chilling here.
Okay, my turn?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna go ahead and fortify again because I need more reds, but I flip this. I spend 2 provisions right there. I'm out of provisions, but I get a white worker and a green worker.
Very nice.
And I move up on red. Pretty exciting. Now I can't take all these with me because you can't take it with you. What can I spend 2 dudes on? Possibilities. All those actions up there are taken. Anybody I want to recruit, that all costs money. I'm going to need provisions, so I think I'm actually going to hunt because that'll be something. Okay, I'll take 3 provisions and I'll save these guys.
Very good.
That was fun.
Indeed. So, hey, that's the end of the round. So first player token's going to pass over to you for this next round.
Clear off these.
Clear off the boards.
Move these down. All around.
I spent so many workers that round. I got so many white workers.
I double absolved and double garrisoned that round.
Yeah, that's harsh. I feel like you're doing really well.
Pretty exciting. I feel like I'm doing really well.
I tend to do very well with this game. And I feel like, not that I'm not doing well, but I feel like you're doing just excellent. Okay.
I think we just pick up these. Is that everything left? Top 3 again.
And round 6 begins. Any worker can go to this space. You can gain a debt to get a green, blue, and red worker. Man, that's excellent.
What do I need?
Whew. Whew. Whew.
What is available? That's the question. Ooh, I get first pick, which means I could take both of those purple workers, and then I could trade the worker in for all the white workers. Not that I've had trouble getting workers recently.
Yeah, I think... Ooh. Oh, man, no, I like this guy. Conspiring earns me silver. I think I'm going to have to bottom deck him, as much as that stinks. Because I think I'm going to have to save this guy for next round, probably the last round of the game, so that I can have this fella for this round.
All right.
Ooh. Oh. So I grab a white and a red worker.
All right. I'm going to get... Oh, am I okay here? 5. Yeah.
So this round recruiting costs me no silver. Wendy, what is your paladin benefit?
Fortifying costs no provisions.
Interesting.
Which I just got provisions, but we'll save them for a rainy day. Probably.
Garrisoning cost provisions, so
yeah, stuff just does. So what do I have? Blue and a green.
And then you get to pick from the pool
I
first.
just can't take the 2 purples because
You like them.
they're just nifty. It's worth being a little in debt. I get a single and a double, so I get 3. Ooh, are you going to trigger it, honey? I'll get another debt.
I mean, I'm not sure if I was going to before, but now I will stick you with another debt, hopefully. So I'm going to take this. So I do get 1 purple. Will you hand me that suspicion card?
Card of truth. Yep.
Yeah.
It triggers I remove 2 of mine, and I gain another debt. Oops, so I have 3 unpaid debts.
Purple, blue, red, green. So I get all of these workers. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yoink, yoinky, yoink, yoink.
All right, my turn.
Yes, you do start, huh?
I guess I'll do this. It's just a good spot. I just feel like I'm drowning in workers. Everybody wants to work for my company. I'm one of those really fun startups where they let you play all the time and do like work for 2 hours.
Fine. Let's see, what do we got here? These are some good recruity people and some good fighty people.
Now, this is the little stamp symbols over there.
Yes, so 1 point per this person plus 1 point per king's objectives that you've completed.
So if Chris got both of these, they would be worth 3 or 4 points each.
Yeah.
Probably 3.
Probably 3, unless I can really make an absolving chain, like fire off super well here.
You just have to absolve and do nothing else.
Yeah, that's very possible. I think I actually am going, though, to start by converting, because I've got a pretty good level of black. So I've got 4, so I could convert either one of these people. And I'm going to go ahead and take, sure, this one here. So that bumps up my red track up 1 step. Oh gosh, it costs all my silver. Oh hey, we triggered that thing, so 5 silver needs to go out.
You're right.
Yoink. Ah, man, that cost both my silver, but I do have sufficient red now, so at least that's something.
That is something.
Okie doke, so I'm done.
Okay.
Wendo.
I'm going to come here and flip one of these puppies before Chris does.
Okay, pay your coin to do so.
I'm going to pay $1. Holla for $1.
I've got so many workers and so much debt.
So many workers, so little debt.
You're sitting on a pile of debt. You're not so high and mighty in your castle. What am I looking at here? So I've got quite a few possibilities of what I could do. I'm broke, which makes it hard. So I could conspire because that pool is like a little whiles away. If I attack, I could get some easy money in a white worker, but is there anyone that I want to attack? Black worker? That could be really good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and garrison first. So garrisoning at this level costs me 2 provisions. I move up on the black track, and I'm going to put this guy out. I have now up to 7, because I have 3 red and a virtual 4. So I need to...
I didn't take that off. That was weird.
So what I'm going to do is now I'm up to level 7, so I'm going to do Wendy's little trick here. She thought she was so clever. I'm going to garrison. I put this guy out here for the one-time benefit of emptying out a space, which is going to be the garrison space. So, back to you, Honey Bunch.
Nobody's ever done that before.
Nope.
Okay.
So, in case anyone was wondering, these little busts here from the commission action also would go out here based on your black level, and neither of us have done it this game because there's been no incentive to.
True. I'm going to develop, spend 2.
Ooh, you have the develop is half as expensive one?
Oh, no, I don't. That was weird. It was just a weird moment. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh man, I love that character. That Paladin is awesome.
And place this on Fortify because Fortifying costs no provisions this round. Hint, hint, wink, wink. We're going to try something.
I think Wendy's going to fortify.
I get a red, a white, and a yellow coin.
Very nice. Oh. So I think I'm going to go back to Garrison, which is going to cost me 2 provisions. And I'm going to put this one out so I get to move up my black tracker here. Up another step. Yeah, whoops. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to put, now I can go up to level 7 if I want to, so I could grab 2 coins. I could flip over a debt. I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to grab the 2 coins because I'm desperate.
Desperado.
All right, Wendy, and your gigantic pool of workers.
Gigantic pool of workers. I'm going to now, what am I doing? I'm attacking. I have up to a 5, so I can get either one of these. I want that black worker, but also I want to be able to get rid of a purple card. I have 2, Chris's 2, which could mean stuff. I don't know what it means. Ooh, what is this?
Spend on a worker, gain a debt, get a blue or green, blue, red worker.
Oh, dang. That's intense.
Yeah, it is intense.
We're both highly in debt right now.
Yeah, it's pretty... We're going both purple heavy, and we have lots of these abilities that give us red coins when we do stuff, so we're stealing it from this pool and triggering lots of inquisitions. Neither of us are making out of this game clean.
No, I think I'm just going to take this guy. Gonna kill him. Move that up. And get a black worker.
Nice.
So I think I've reached my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done with that. 2 down, 1 to go.
Okie dokie. Oh, I have, so I've done my 5 kills, and I've also now done my 5 garrisons, so I'm in good shape for that.
And you're also getting points down here, so...
I do have that. It's not a ton, but at least it's something, and I feel like every point matters in this game.
Oh, it really, really does. It gets very tight.
I think I'm going to go ahead and conspire. So I'm going to turn my white worker into a purple worker. Would you hand me a suspicion card, please?
Ooh, 2.
Yes, 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 I have money. How dandy.
It's like I'm getting close to triggering that. I want to.
You wanted to.
I did want to.
Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Hide away the scars that faded with a shake-up. You wanted to.
I did want to. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fortify. It's free to fortify this round because of my ability. I have 8 now in whatever currency you call that. So I will go ahead and fortify here, get a green worker, and move up on the red track.
Good on ya.
No, my name's Wendy, not Anya. Anya's our friend.
It's funny because it's true. Alright, so I got this purple worker now. So I got the 1 wild worker. Gross. I think I have to spend... Ooh, yeah. I think I gotta do this. I'm gonna go... Oh, man. I'm really debating about this space now. I know that getting debts is so stupid, but I just have so few workers. And even if I develop, I'm only gonna get a red. And so... I've got things I need to get done. Is it worth the cost of 3 points? Let's find out on this week's adventures of Chris Makes Bad Decisions. So I gain a debt card. We hand a debt card my way. Por favor. Thank you. And I get one of each of these 3 color workers.
Hey.
It's something.
Must be the colored workers. Okay, what am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm at 5, 6, and 7 are my colors. Okay. Good to remember. All right, so I'm going to go ahead here and I'm going to pray for $2. Very pious spiritual person. And that's my turn.
Good.
No one knows what I'm going to do next.
What? All right.
What are you going to do next? Your board looks so empty.
Thanks. Yeah. So I've reached the garrison and I've reached the fight limit. And so I would love to absolve because that's going to be buku points for me if possible. I need to develop, but the problem is that absolving costs silver that I won't have if I develop. But if I develop, I'm losing out on, up to 6 points, and I'm full of regret, kind of a thing. Yeah, I really wish there was a nice, easy way for me to just get more workers. Like, you took that spot, and so, that's just how it goes. So I I took this space getting a debt because I think I need to do this. I think I need to trade in order to be able to get 3 coins.
I'm moving these down here because I'm obviously going to fortify. I'm running out of space.
Yeah, this is Wendy's area. This is mine. Mine's a little less impressive. So anyway, I did... man.
Oh, I don't remember if I got that worker when I fortified.
I do not know.
I did not. I only got a green one.
You only got a green? So go ahead and get a white worker when you fortify as well. I'm slightly jealous.
My cards were covered and I forgot what I could do.
Okie doke.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right, well, I will do it again. I will come here and I will get a white worker. So I don't forget. That's done. Now I will fortify for free provisions. I'm at level 8. So I get this. I just straight up get 2 points at the end of the game and I move up my red.
You say 7. For free provisions?
Free provisions.
Not 3.
Not 3.
Free.
This is
You're so many white
not
workers.
a speech impediment.
Oh my gosh. I'm hurting so bad because I could develop and it would give me another red worker, so I'd have red, and I need to do the things. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to spend $4 to develop. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and do this so that I can get a red worker, because it's just easy points if I can do it. So I get the red worker from developing, and I'm going to make the absolve action cheaper, I think, because by golly, if I can get 4 more absolves.
And you could do 3 absolves in a row if you have enough money, because you can clear out its own space.
Exactly. Yes. So.
And your third one could be flipping over a debt, which is wonderful. So yeah, good
exactly.
stuff.
So yeah, I've got some. I'm going to separate these because I'm certainly not filling up my wall the way that Wendy is. So that's the end of my turn. Back to you, Honey Bunch.
Back to me. I'm going to go ahead and bring this over here to garrison. When I garrison, I gain a worker. You ever have too many workers in this game?
I mean,
concern.
You're pushing the limit.
I spend 2 provisions.
We're not running out of components per se, but you're pushing the limit, Wendy.
I just barely got to 7. I did all of that fortifying so I could get up to 7 so I could flip over a debt. Because that is 4 points there, baby.
Boo on you, I say.
I'm in better shape than Chris. Feeling good. And I only need 1 more garrison to get the 6 points.
So would you have all 3 of the objectives done
I will, yeah.
So I'm going to absolve because I'm certainly sufficiently high on the blue track. So I do have to spend the 2 silver is my main hang-up, but I do get to move up on the black track now. So black is moving on up.
I should actually be at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of the nice things about this game is you can kind of audit yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, correct. Okay.
Whereas I'm 7 on the black because I got 2 here and 5 there. So I'm going to move this one over, and I think I'm going to actually just take a white worker. Because, that might be good. Also, I get to get rid of a purple card, which is nice. And when I absolve, I get to grab a coin here from the middle. From the little, the poolio. Grand. All right, it's your turn.
My turn? Ooh, I have more options than I thought I had. What do I want to do with my life? Okay, I am going to go ahead and get some money because I'm hoping to absolve some more.
Oh, so you can just go all the way up the absolve track?
Well, I don't know if I'll get all the way up there, but I'll get more up there.
There's one more round after this, too, so yeah, I mean, I think you're in really good shape for that. For that there nonsense, madam. My turn. I'm going to recruit. And I'm going to do the one-time ability of this person up here. I can recruit for no silver, so I would possibly do this one, but I think you're discouraged from spending $3 just to... this is the clear out of space action. So I'm discarding her to clear out the absolve space. So, coolio, boom.
I genuinely thought of using that, but then I decided it wasn't worth it. So this is the thing, is I only have 8 on blue, I don't have 9, so I can't get the top space on either one of these. So it wouldn't make sense to empty this out because I literally can't do it.
Ah, I see.
So I will absolve. I will spend $3. Take this and, I'm going to move up on black because every time I move up on black now, it is an extra
Buku
point.
points. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to move up one more on black. So that's 2 extra points. And I get rid of a purple card. And I move up on black here.
Yes, there you go.
So it's a double move, which is super nifty. Go Lifty.
So if you do your last garrison, that will be the last black step, so that'll be worth 20 points.
Oh, you know what? I don't need that one then. Actually, I forgot Garrison to black. So I'm gonna...
Wait. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna ditch another purple card. Because you got a couple.
Okie doke. Yeah, if you feel confident about that.
I feel pretty confident about that, actually.
So on my turn, I'm going to go back to the Absolve space for the 2 silver. So I spend 2. I get to move up on the black track again. And this time, I'm going to come over here and... Ooh. Dadgum, I wish that some of these abilities were better. Oh, this one actually is not bad. You know what? It's about time that I get my 4th person card so that I can make this card worth just 1 more point. And this one, I am likely going to have at least 2 purple cards at the Inquisition. And so... Oh, but I'm going to discard one of these? This is so confusing. I don't know if that's actually going to be useful. I could just flip over another debt right now, which is guaranteed lots of points. I could move up on the black track so that I would be up here. And then I'd have 3 more steps so I could get up to the 20. This is not great. Yowza. Frustration. I think the thing that I'm going to pick is I can hire this person, but I'm going to get rid of a purple card, and I don't know if I'll get another purple card before Wendy empties out the... do you have anything else that'll get you money from up there? You haven't taken the Conspire action yet. Yeah. So that's going to be useless for me. I'm going to take the extra step up on the black track, methinks. So, yoink. Yeah, points is points.
So did your purple card?
Yeah. Oh, it's so harsh that that's like not optional in the one instance that I don't want it to be. It's so hard. Should I move up the black track or should I just flip over a debt? Because I'm loaded on debts. I think I'm going to be the debt man instead. Sorry. Instead of the black track. Just because this is a guaranteed 4 points. Whereas this might lead me to like a 4-point jump. But we shall see.
Well, I am going to conspire, and I do hope we both get debts. Because, money's nice. No!
Ooh, yes.
Well, still a purple worker.
Still a purple worker. And it comes back to me. I only have a red worker. This isn't even that red worker I got from up here. I think I need to pass. I don't think I'm in very good shape at all. So I pass.
You pass. So this is the interesting thing is I haven't converted and I haven't commissioned. But now that I have so many workers just sitting here, I potentially could.
And you're so high up on the black track, and both of those are dependent on black track.
Exactly. I basically can get everything. Like I could get this just straight out, and that's at least worth 3 points, maybe 4.
1 point per each debt you flipped over.
Yeah. Or I could just hop up here on this one and just automatically flip over one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because you are at 10 on the black track, so yeah.
I also could clear off a space and just kind of do something else. There's so many possibilities here. I kind of don't know what to do. So let's see. I do have a green worker, so I could commission, flip over that last debt. But I might get to next round. You might get to next round. Possibilities. Tons of possibilities. You know what? We're gonna try it and see what happens. Because
you're gonna convert somebody, huh?
I'm gonna convert somebody. It's free.
Yes, because that first space is free.
It also moves me up on the red track.
Which is points. That's a good increase. 3 points. Oops, sorry.
Right there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that thing.
So that basically is a single card that netted you like 6 points. At least.
Mm-hmm.
Yowza. Yeah, I think you've got this one in the bag, but let's play this one through and see what happens.
Alrighty.
I have passed, so it is back to you, madam.
Back to me. Do I save these workers? Do I just use them already?
Do you need provisions, I guess, is one of the big questions. Do you need provisions, or do you need to recruit anybody else? Like, it's kind of the big... Because you've got this free recruit action.
Oh, I do have a free recruit action, potentially.
And if you decide to start commissioning for whatever reason, it just can get you...
Probably not going to do a bunch of commissioning. It's probably not my plan, but I don't actually know. Anything is possible. I think I'm just going to wait.
Okay. So you're going to hold off. And now, so we've reached the end of the round. So let's go ahead and clear workers off of the board. Let's see. So I'm going to remember to do this right away. Round 7. Blue worker and a provision either gives you a free housey build or a red and a black worker. Fancy pantsy.
That is fancy pantsy.
That's really good. So this is all cleared off. Let's reveal the last 3 tavern cards for the game. Oh, no purples in the tavern. And let's see what paladins I set myself up for. So now here's the thing. I know at this point that I've gone through the deck enough that if I don't have good paladins here, it's because I did not play it correctly.
And I planned what paladin I was going to have this turn last turn. So, like, I'm ready to go. I know what I need.
Yeah, commissioning costs no silver or no provisions. That's dumb for me. Converting costs no silver.
Oh, I'm going to pop
Oh,
these
yeah,
down.
we should slide these down. Good catch. This is harsh. Praying costs no silver is fine, but it still costs me workers to empty out the space. And I have ways to empty out the absolve space.
Ooh, there's
on
no
my
purple
own.
ones.
Yeah, there's no purple over there,
Oh,
which
dang.
is harsh.
Yeah, this is yours.
Oh, I'm first player this round.
You are.
Oh, nice. Good. Oh no, I need all the blue workers I can. I don't know if I can afford to put a blue worker over there. This is harsh. Well, I only need 2 blue workers, essentially. But I sure would like to have 3. Oh no, but I don't have money. I can't believe I didn't set myself up for the absolve costs no silver paladin. That's what I like to do at the end of the game is which thing am I really going to try and move up on, because that's going to cost me so much money. So converting costs no silver. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I just need to start converting as many people as possible, because converting is also a cheap action for me. Ooh, this is straight up bad. I did not set myself up well for the end of this game, so I'm pretty sure now that Wendy is gonna win it. Yeah, what things do I think I can get real good points out of? Maybe if I can recruit 2 or convert 2 mercenaries, because then this would be worth 1 point plus 1 per each mercenary. So if I can get each of these, that's going to be worth 3 points per card. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Is unfortunately I set myself up poorly. So these are done for the rest of the game. This is the last round. So I get a red and a black worker. You got your workers from your paladin?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't reveal a paladin, that's why.
No, that's why. I was like, great apple. Yeah, so my paladin, Garrison, is free.
Cost no provisions to garrison.
Yep.
Yeah, this is so bad. This is so bad. I am so broke. I would need 5 coins in order to be able to absolve both times. I can convert a bunch. Converting costs no silver. So, youch. I'm going to... of these ones here, I'm going to grab... I already have 1 black. Maybe I could get 2, but that makes it unnecessary. I really need blue. So I think I'm taking this one. So 2 blues, a white, and a green worker. Wendy.
I'm going to take 2 blacks, a blue, and a red. All right. Whew, what are we going to do with our lives? Complicated.
Yeah, who knows what I want to be when I grow up. This is bad. I could spend a blue worker to turn it into a red and a black for my 1 provision that's sitting here going to be unused, but unfortunately, I need blues more than I need the other ones. I don't have purples. I don't have purple workers, so I can't turn it into 3 white workers, but I could turn a white into a purple and then get those. So that's it. That's such a big maybe. But this will give me a better idea of how much money I have to work with. So I'm going to... oh, man, I really want to do this last build, but other things are going to be worth more points. Wendy has so many more workers than me, so I'm going to conspire to grab a... Ooh, that's going to give me another debt card if I conspire first. A debt that Wendy won't have. So I don't think I'm going to... Oh my gosh, this is a mess.
I kind of want more debts, so...
Yeah,
Who knows?
But I want you to have debts rather than me get them because they're so negative for me. So I think my opening action is to trade and get money, maybe? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade and I'm going to grab 3 coins, so I've got a little bit of money at least to work with.
Well, I have to say that this is too good to be true. I can't keep my eyes off of you, so I'm going to trade that provision for this thing. And I'm going to actually stick it on this convert one. So
Boo.
Maybe I'll convert somebody.
Boo!
For cheap.
Boo, I say. No, that's great. That's really good for you. I, on the other hand...
Here's a question. Because I developed, I still get these, right? So I get the black worker and the white worker.
Ooh, that's
Because it says placing a green building.
Not specifically take the develop action.
Yeah.
Ooh, I would think so. Yeah, because that's just a weird...
Okay, well then I trigger this.
The symbols match. Yeah.
I trigger it and we both get a debt.
Yeah, that's...
Yay.
Ugh. Yeah, if you're wondering how well I'm doing, the answer is not very. So... I'm going to go ahead and go here to this convert action. I literally don't know if this is what I should do. I'm at a loss, but converting is free, so I'm going to grab this thing. It moves up my red track of space. I legit think this is the worst that I've ever done at this game.
I'm sorry, that hurts.
It's the one on video, so that's what everyone will know me for.
That always hurts.
Eh.
I'm going to garrison for no provisions. And I'm at 9, 10, 11, 12, so I can go anywhere. I'm going to go here and flip over debt. Like so.
Super fun. Oh, hey, you triggered an Inquisition, so 5 coins get added to the pool over there. So here's the 5 coins. So that now I want to try and... I really hope that's a 2-coin card. So I'm going to turn a red, probably. I don't need a green for any reason, so... whereas I could benefit from red. So I'm going to spend a green and conspire, turn it into a purple. Will you hand me that card with 2 coins symbols on it? Yes!
There were 2 coins on it. Congratulations.
Fabulous!
All right, I'm going to spend my green over here to use that trade throwaway. No, not that one. The remove, yeah.
Oh, empty out of space? Yeah.
I'm going to remove my garrison action.
Boo! Okay. Oh, when you garrison, did you move at the black track?
I didn't. And I didn't get my extra white worker.
Yeah, if you're going to win, you got to win.
Right, I got to take it to the end.
You got to take it to the limit.
Take it down, take it out. Do your thing.
So I'm going to spend 2 silver here to absolve. I take this off. I move up on the black track, and I'm going to use, especially because Wendy took that thing away from me, I'm going to go ahead and do this, which I'm going to use to clear out the absolve space. So that there is done.
I'm going to do similarly. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to put it here to clear out this space. I move up on black. I get another white worker. Feeling good.
Hey, good on ya. So I'm going to go and absolve one more time. So it cost me 3 silver now because we're in the 3 silver cost range. And I have 6 blue plus the 1 virtual, so I am at 7, which is good because that does mean that I've now completed all the objectives. So I'm good in that sense, at least. Did I move up black already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no, so I should be at the 10. So I could double move up on black so that I could be at 16 instead of 13 points. But I think that if I'm going to do this. I'm going to clear out the convert space. But Chris, you don't have a black worker. Oh, I have no money, so I can't even do the develop. I was going to use these last 2 to develop, but I have no money. This is a very bad end of the game for me. So,
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm not complaining for complaining's sake. I'm letting the audience know that this is not the way to play the game. So anyway, I did this. Hey, I think I had forgotten to grab money and discard a purple card last time I did this.
I think so.
And then I'm supposed to do that one more time. So I'm going to move up a bonus black space. I'm going to grab 2 coins from out of here. I'm going to discard 2 purple cards.
Ooh, you might give me another debt right at the end.
I might, yeah.
Shall see what happens.
Which I still have worse debt than you, and I have not moved up my black track all the way, as you have, and my other 2 tracks are lower. So, I mean, like, unless I can really make these conversion people worth, like, tons of points, I don't think it's going to make up for it.
I'm going to convert here for $1. And that moves me up on red.
Yeah, this is bad. Is there anything productive that I can do? I'm not high enough up on the red track to make garrisoning worth it, so that, and I don't even have enough provisions to do it all. So at the end of the game, every 3 things is worth 1 point. So 2 coins in a provision, or 2 provisions in a coin, or 3, or whatever. So there is just unfortunately not a lot that I could do. I could go and get a debt so I could have more workers to do really not too much with. But I am going to go over here. Hey, this is an action ice space I forgot about. So spend a coin to flip over a debt. Mm-hmm. Hey, things are looking up. So essentially these are a wash, and I'm at -3 points.
Hey, that's something.
That is something.
I'm going to go ahead and conspire and maybe get myself another debt for kicks and giggles, which actually I don't need. Oh, I have to shuffle all these.
Whoops.
1 moment, please. Sorry as I cross the entire camera here, trying to pick up itty-bitty cards.
Let the people see the beautiful back of your head. It's fun.
With our messy hair, because we've been stuck inside for a week.
You for 2 weeks, because our daughter was sick the week before.
Before we were like...
Before the entire city of Las Vegas shut down.
Yep. Accurate. Oh, these aren't even all going the same direction. That's going to be annoying.
We will clean them up later.
It is what it is. All right, let's see what I got.
You conspired.
$2. 1, 2. It's good I needed money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get a debt.
Yeah, take it.
More debts.
Don't
I
flip it
actually
over.
don't know how I'm going to get rid of that one.
Ha!
I've been really good at getting rid of them, but that one, not quite. That's okay. This is more than worth that, so we're good.
Oh my gosh, that's fair. That's 4 points for you. I don't know how many of these things are really worth that much.
I think it's going to be 5. Oh, I get a purple worker because I did that. That thing that I do.
Ooh, did I never recruit a 4th townsfolk person? That's no good. And I don't have enough people to recruit. That's only worth 1 point anyway. This is already worth 1 point. It would only be worth 2. At this point, I don't know what to do with my last worker. Oh, I spent a coin on this. So literally to gain 1 point, I'm just going to go here to get 1 provision. So now I have a set of 3 things, stuffs. So that's going to be worth a point. Hey.
Perfect.
Wendy, take 7 actions and bring us on home.
Problem is, I don't know what I can actually really do. So I'm going to go here for my last garrison for free provisions, and I'm going to flip over a debt.
Boo.
Because that's important.
That's a net 5-point swing for you.
Plus another 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just points. I move up. Black is already moved up on, so we're kind of beefed out there. Now I have this debate of what I do. I can obviously convert to get more points. That's useful. So I'll spend $2 to clear this out. And then I'll go here to convert this guy.
Do you have coins and room for that?
I don't have coins.
Oh, but hey, look at what you have workers for.
Hey, let's do this first. Let's get some coins. $3. Now I go here.
At this point of the game, you
now I get these 3 points. Is that the most point? Yeah, that's the most points.
Hot diggity dog.
Spend $2. And, oh, when I garrisoned, I didn't get this. With that final worker, I can go here to round out my trio.
Oh no, you caught up to me in miscellaneous points.
Ba-da-da-dum.
Alrighty, so we've hit the, what's proverbially called the end of the game, and you typically do something called end of game scoring, and we almost don't have to at this point. You have clearly thrashed me, but I'm excited to see by how many points. So.
Ooh, I didn't go up my 2 reds. Da-dum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here.
Okay, so you went up one of them, not the other. Unless you did something else to get bonus red, but I don't think so, right?
I honestly have no idea.
All right, well, I mean, 13 points is more than enough. Let's go ahead. So what you do is you go through, and basically anywhere that shows this yellow flag symbol, you're going to earn and or lose that many points. Why don't we go ahead and count them out loud for the sake of people watching? So I'll go first because I have less to count. I did manage to complete all 3 objectives here. 4-point objectives for fighting, 6-point objectives for garrisoning, and 8-point objective for doing the absolve. So 4, 6, 8 is 18 points. Now I go over here to debts. These 3 wipe themselves out. These 3... so positive 3, negative 3. So I lose points. I'm down to 15. 15, I'm going to now count up anything on my board. So plus the 3 here, because I did not get the 6. So that's 18, plus 2 here is 20, and then plus 1 here is 21. And then you count up where your tracks are at. So 21 plus 3 is 24. 24 plus 6 is 30. 30 plus 16 is 46. Then we're going to go down here to count up these things plus the miscellaneous. So I have 46 at the moment, plus 1 point, because I only have 1 set of these. So 47. This is going to be worth 2 points, because I have 2 completed sets of garrisons done. So
47, 48, 49.
Yeah, 49. These ones are good at least. 1 point plus 1 point per completed King's Order.
4 each.
4 each, so I will go from 49 to 57. And then 58 points, because 1 point from these, just the leftover stuff. So 58, I didn't get any of these converted that cared what stuff I killed, so these were just that's done. So what did I say, 58 points?
58 points. You did all these tracks?
I did all the track. I didn't max out any single track. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. So starting up there, what do we decide? I got all 3 of those. I did get 5 kills.
Okay.
So 5 kills. This is gone. This is almost gone.
Yep. So that's 18 points. 4 plus 6 plus 8. So 18.
Okay. 18. So 19, 20, 21. 21 plus 13 is 34.
Correct.
Plus 20 is 54.
All right.
Plus 6 is 50, 60, sorry,
60.
60. 60 plus 9 is 69. Plus 6.
Nope, you didn't clear it out.
Oh, 69 plus 3, sorry.
So 72.
So 73, 74 plus 3. 75, 76, 77.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so 77 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 77 plus 5.
77 plus 5 is 82. Uh-huh.
Okay. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. Minus
3.
Oh, minus 3 plus all of these.
Yep, so minus 3 is 85.
So plus 2.
Okay.
Really plus 2. What was I at? 87?
You're at 80. I think you're at
87 or 88?
You're at 88 minus 3 because that was going to be 85 and then plus 5. So 90?
90.
Yeah, 90 or 89 or 91 points.
To 58?
To a whopping 58, yeah. So like I said, this is definitely the worst that I've ever done at this game. I am usually...
Oh, plus 1.
Oh, snap. So 90, 91, or 92. We kind of lost count, but whatever. So here's the thing. I'm genuinely very good at this game, and I'm not saying that to braggartly be like, oh, my pride's hurt or anything. I had a ton of fun with this game, regardless of the fact that I played so badly, apparently. And I think part of it is just being more talkative for the camera. It's difficult to be so planning. I still had fun because I had tons of turns that I was able to crank a really cool engine. I'm just usually able to crank it better the way that Wendy did. And the fact that you had a constant stream of workers let you do so much, that's to me what's so brilliant about this game.
This was a really useful engine right away because I know that I always develop. And so getting both of those early on, yeah, that's a big hit.
Yeah, I saw that out there and I thought, ooh, Wendy's going to grab first. She's probably going to get that one. I was hoping that by me getting this defender, I would be able to kind of keep this up. But at some point, attacking didn't become worth that much. If I continued to attack, I could have gotten steps up higher on the blue track.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Once I hit this, I was like, I don't know if I can justify continuously going for it when these other things are worth more and the absolute absolution bonuses are really important and really good.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is that with attacking, you can always keep it cheap and get cheap stuff. You don't have to build up your attacking very high, but it doesn't give you long-term victory points. It just gives you flags and stuff now.
Yeah, I do like these bonuses.
They're good.
What's brilliant to me also is that the cards in this game are not necessarily what you would call multi-use cards per se, where you have a hand of cards. You say, oh, I can either play it for this action or for this action or for this thing, or use it as a resource, whatever. But they're almost multi-purpose cards, right? Because every one of these that's out here can be used for the bottom ability, which is permanent, or for an immediate one-time top ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bottom ability, which is permanent, like endgame scoring-wise, or like an immediate, just get some free resources, which are super useful. And I like that balance between which one should I do? So multi-purpose?
I also really love the Paladins. They are the Paladins of the West Kingdom and they make the game. The fact that you get a variety, I love because I'm not a huge randomness fan. In fact, this is like the most randomness of the game is really what you get from fortifying. But the fact that you can really plan these and you kind of set your deck up through the end, from the beginning to the end, making decisions. I like that a lot.
And like I said, the reason that I didn't have a very good last round is because I know it was me who did not set up my end game deck very well. Okay, this card was one card away. Absolving cost no silver. I needed, if I wanted to have had a better shot, I needed to make it so that I had this guy in my last hand, and then I could have absolved a few more times. I could have put this one here, cleared out the absolve space, put another person out. It would have moved me up the last space to go from 16 to 20 points. It would have made all of this free, so I wouldn't have spent 5 silver here, nonetheless 8, and I would have had the 4 silver available to develop this, which would have given me more workers, which would have made potentially an action cheaper, but also would have gotten me from 3 to 6 points, right? So from 1 to 3 up to 6 points. So my own planning this poorly legitimately cost me at least 3, if not
like 12,
7, 9 to
9 to 12.
Yeah, 9 to 12 points.
Yeah.
You know, just that's a big deal. And I love that you have so much control over this deck. It's not draw a hand of 5, pick one, shuffle them, draw another hand of 5. Like, that's what's so good about this to me.
Yeah, it's a really great game. Absolutely love it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And it's true that I got lots of time to think because Chris was chatting. It was great.
So fantastic game. I agree. I really love it. Is there any particular thing you think you did that was super effective? As you mentioned, like getting this engine early.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, any of these cards that give extra workers just lets you do more. Money's great, but at the end of the day, a single worker can be equivalent to money or it can be equivalent to lots more. And so, I feel like I built my developments really well. I'm surprised that fortifying worked out for me as well as it did, especially because it wasn't one of the key things. But it could have been, and I still would have succeeded. I got more than 5, so.
Yeah, that's true. And like one of the few downsides I have about the game is that these fortified cards are random. Whatever you build on the wall, you know it's going to be at least one red and something else. But you don't know if it's... Whoops, I'm so sorry. You don't know if it's going to be one worker or 2 workers?
Yeah, I don't understand because that is one thing I struggle with is the fact that this is just worth less than this. And there's no reason why. Like if we had both been fortifying because that was one of the special objectives and I got this card and Chris got this card, he just got a better deal. So I don't fully understand that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, if you're a game designer or if you understand why you might have a randomizing factor like this, I would love to hear. I genuinely would.
I guess it's kind of like these.
It's true. Yeah, but I feel like getting purple cards is an easier risk, gamble to take. Whereas this really takes it takes more effort,
Because we went through the entire deck of these.
Yeah. But I do love this little blip of interaction here. So anyone who says, in my opinion, that this game is not interactive enough because you're just taking actions here is forgetting how important these are, is forgetting how important this is.
And I think that this is even more important when both garrisoning and commissioning are key components over there.
Yes.
Because then this isn't just red. It is all red and all black because we're trying to empty both tracks out, both of us. It gets tight, especially because we can't use these bottom ones that are for 3 and 4 player games.
And in a 3 or 4 player game, they get just as occupied. And so it's fantastic. I love how multi-purpose everything is. The Paladins are 3 different things you have to multi-purpose. I love that the value of your tracks, how can I put red stuff out here and can I attack? Can I put black pieces out here and can I convert? Like, everything's so multi-purpose. I don't know how these guys come up with these games, but Shem Phillips and Sam MacDonald, brilliant designers, honestly becoming some of my favorite, at least some of my top 5 designers at the moment. So, yeah.
We're Meeple Overboard. Thanks for watching.